need to get a ring light. Better. A little bit better. What's up, girl? Hi, Diana. The baddest bitch of them all cereal. Huh? Oh, I thought that was your comment. I didn't realize that was your name. As you can see, I've been suffering so bad with carpal tunnel, you guys. I'm going to take this off in a minute, but I had to get some slings. I don't think that's what they're called. Arm braces. Come on, you guys. My cats are so funny. They're fighting. Play fighting. So, took some Advil for it. So, did I send Celia a text? Carrie, I just got on, hon. How are you? I'm supposed to be doing my friend Celia. I just texted her, but she might be in bed. She might have went to bed. Hey, Diana, what's the word, girl? What's the word? I'll do that real quick for you, Terry. Let's see. What was it? I'll get you after, Diana, if you're still here. I'm just going to do his real quick. His or her. Are you a him or her? I can't tell with the name Terry. I feel like that could be either. Just this, girl. Just this. You looking at it. You looking at it. How are you, though? How's the kids doing? Him. Okay. How are you, sweetheart? Terry. When will I receive my large amount of money owed to me? Can you tell me who owes you the money? Like, is it a court system? Is it a person? And yes, I will do that for you really quick. I've been seeing 300 everywhere. Court system. I had a feeling. Settlement. I hope you get it soon, sweetie. Let's see what we got for you. You live in the States? You definitely live in the States, huh? Okay. Let me just give it a little puff of sage before I start. I think I'm going to put a change into a t-shirt in a second. I'm just getting a sweatshirt, guys. Let's start putting it on. Today I trimmed my hair, and the little hairs all went down my shirt. They're all poking me. I hate that. I had to take a lint brush and literally lint brush my skin and everything. You guys ever do that before? Like you get a trim and it goes down your shirt. So annoying. All right, I just wanted to put on a sweatshirt. Long day. Long day. There we go. The best. You've been here before. I remember that name. Baddest bitch. Does I'll get to you, okay, hon? Tips are highly favored, and you'll skip the list and get mad details, so. But we're just starting, so I don't mind getting the people that are in here first, you know. Do you guys, tell me, who in here actually has the notifications on for me? Does anybody? Because you guys came in fast. So I'm just wondering if you got a notification or if I just popped up on your For You page or whatever. I just got to give this a little sage because I don't want to, I got to cleanse any energy that's not yours real quick. All right. Spirit, help me to connect to the guides of Terry, spirit guides, and his higher self so that I can get some answers on this settlement. I'm hearing the word hasty. Don't be too hasty. I just heard, don't be too hasty. Hasty, what's that? It's like impatient, right? Hey Siri, what is the definition of hasty?
Hasty means done or acting with excessive speed or urgency, hurried.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Don't be too hasty, they said. I don't know if you have to talk to anybody. Oh my God, look, King of Swords is on the bottom though. He usually represents justice, like a good thing with court cases. I didn't shuffle yet, but he's definitely all about patience and doing things kind of by the book. So make sure you're doing everything that you're supposed to do on your end. Hey, Celia. Let me get these. I'm doing like a couple 2-minute readings here. Nothing long. I'm getting right to you, okay? Diana, love, if you're in here after Terry, I will grab you an oracle card. You know you can text me anytime, Diana, if you have a question through text, and I'll answer it, obviously, for free, you know. You're my childhood friend. Of course I will. Ooh, look at this. You're going to be coming out on top, and it is going to be coming in. I feel like it's going to come at an unexpected time. You're going to be kind of in your own world when it happens, and you're going to get the phone call or the letter or whatever. And yeah, and you're going to be able to help people with this. 811 on the clock. That's a good sign. That's your angel number. You can look that up after. Okay, honey? Pertains to your life right now and the question and maybe even other things. So just look that up on Google after and read about it. It's like a reading in itself, angel numbers, you know. So I see you, and look at, he's holding the scales. I see you getting it. I do see you getting, were you asking if you'll get it or when? When will I receive? I'm hearing something about things are undecided still with them. Like they're still talking about maybe the amount with each other, whoever's, you know, the court system or whatever. Spirit, when do you see Terry, if or when? If you play your cards right, use your words well. Do you have to talk to them about anything? Like, do you have to go to court and talk with them, explain anything with them? If so, make sure that you are being wise with your words. Discipline, you know, stay disciplined and you're watching your actions. Again, I think it's going to come to you. I do think it's coming for sure. When? Maybe a few months. I'm hearing 5 months. 4 to 6 months. 4 to 6 months. Settlements take a while, you know. But I'm hearing definitely. I just heard definitely in my head. Thank you, 𝐿. I call my higher self 𝐿. That's what she told me to call her. She said it was my name in a past life when I was a Hindu monk, a female Hindu monk. Crazy, huh? So are you going to get it? I believe so. And Spirit, is this going to be... This is going to give you a new start. Yes. Yep, you have a new start coming in, and I don't think it's going to be long, honey. I don't think it's going to be long. A few months at most, okay? Like I was saying, in between 4 to 6 months. And if it's not 4 to 6 months, then it'll be before that. Nothing after 6 months. Spirit, do you see it taking longer than 6 months? Do you see the settlement taking longer than 6 months? I got the 5 of Wands. And then the Knight of Pentacles. He's handing the Pentacle. I think it's going to be around 5 months, hon. So what do you think about that? That's your answer. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Does it sound about right? I see that you're very watchful on this. You're very keen-eyed on it and studying when you're going to get your settlement. It's funny. No, I see the dream coming true with the star card. Are you there, Terry? Okay. Anyway, yes, you're definitely going to get it, honey. Definitely going to get it. And like I said, it's going to be unexpected. And it's going to give you a new start. Okay. Are you satisfied with that? Also, I'm going to tell you this, just because this card popped up. Watch out for snakes after you get your settlement. Watch who you're hanging around with. Watch who you're giving money to. Watch who is... Because when you get a big sum of money like that, people show up. Everyone wants to be your friend, right? I'm hearing when you get your money, get a... I don't know if it's like... You said it's a large sum. So... You missed me? I missed you too. Oh, hey, Roxas. You got a new name. Hold on 1 second, hon. Let me just finish my thought with this, and then we'll talk. So, yeah, I'm hearing be careful with your money. I'm even hearing like that if it really is a big sum, that you should get a financial advisor, hire a financial advisor right away. I don't know if you've had how money's been in your life, if it's been scarce, if it's been middle class, or I'm getting like in between middle class and I'm hearing that you've had rough times with money before, right? It hasn't always been bad, but does this sound like you? Work on your money magic, your subconscious thoughts, reprogramming your mind right now, manifesting the money, and not overdoing it with the manifesting. You know what I mean? It's like I always say, when you order a package on Amazon, you order it and you don't sit there worrying about it. Like, is it going to come? Is it going to come? No, you know it's going to come. That's how you have to act. 333 on the clock. That's how you have to act with this. Like, I know it's coming. I don't even have to worry about it. And then release. After you manifest, release it and then go do your own thing. Everything was taken from you. I'm so sorry to hear that. Was it a divorce? Divorce? Hey, Pepe. What's up, baby doll? Hello, my love. Yeah, there was an ending, and it screwed you over, huh? You feel it coming? Well, look, death had to happen with whatever... How was it? I was asking if it was a divorce, or what was taken from you? How was it all taken from you? Look, death had to come to whatever it was in the past, because you have to end a cycle to begin a new cycle, right? So you got the world in your hands coming to you. Look, you're going to be very satisfied with yourself and your life, but work on self-love. Oh, the courts. Okay. Work on self-love, because deep down in our subconscious, that is where the reign of terror really lives. You know what I mean? If we don't reprogram our minds with money and kind of start to look at things more positive, get some healing in, right? Healing subconscious, healing your unconscious. There's meditations online I suggest doing. Okay, hon? So when you get your money, be careful. Watch who pops up all of a sudden after you get your money. And I mean, it's good to share and be generous and all of that, but with the right people. And don't let anyone take advantage of you, okay? Be very smart with your money, where you keep it, put it away in a bank, a savings, have something there where you're collecting interest on it and then take out what you need to live on, you know? But I would get like a trust fund or something for yourself. I see things and I have tried. What is that pertaining to? I don't know why you said that. Like, what does that pertain to for the reading? You've tried to, yeah, I know. I know you're a decent person. I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying we all have things in our subconscious mind that we don't consciously like hear in our heads. Like, we can think that we're fine, but deep down we'll have trauma from the past or something that is holding us back subconsciously. Talk to your spirit guides, talk to the universe, and ask what lessons need to be shown to you to really close this chapter of your life and start anew. Okay. So, all right. Who's here? Who's here still? So good luck with that, Terry, and congratulations. I know you're going to get it for sure. And again, the star card, dreams coming true. You're going to have enough to pour into yourself, your life, and look at this is like what you're going to pour out for yourself, right? To keep for you. And then this is going to be like the savings, right? The big kahuna where you put it in, save it, collect interest, invest in some stocks, whatever, you know, look into stocks. I don't know so much about crypto, but definitely stocks. You're welcome, honey. I hope it helped. Yeah, make sure that, okay, so they're saying that in the past, just real quick, Terry, before you go, in the past, when everything was taken from you, it did have a giant effect on your subconscious, they're saying, and it caused confusion in your life for you to not know what was what, who to trust, what to do. And Spirit's handing you a cup of healing right now. They're going to be with this money. And it's time to release this hurt and pain from the past. Okay. Really work on it. Really work on it. Because the waiting is only gonna prolong if you're healing slower as opposed to faster. You know what I mean? Our energy. Energy's huge. So, but you're welcome, lovey. Have a good one. All right. So who's still in here? Good evening. Shayna, what's up, B? I wish I could swear. But what's up, my girl? How the F are ya? How are you, honey? I'm so glad to see you guys. So I promised Celia, are you in here, Celia? That she could go first because I owed her. Roxas, what's up, honey? Where the hell have you been, you little traitor? I was thinking about you. Wondering where the heck you went. You abandoned me. I'm so mad at you. Just kidding. How have you been? I know you've probably been busy with school, I hope. It was dead on. Good. I'm glad, honey. And I hope that the reading helped and gave you some hope, you know. Keep the hope and keep the faith, okay? Yeah, remember me when you get your lump sum there. The day you get your lump sum, you better come to my channel, or whenever I'm on live, you better come to my channel and throw me a little tip. I'm just kidding. You don't have to, but that would be cool. It would make me happy to know that I told you were going to get the money. And then you show up here one day and you're like, I got the money. You were right. Woo woo. You know what I mean? So yeah, that would be great. Don't stress. Don't stress. Oh, that's okay. I thought that was Terry. Terry, I don't know if you write, hun, but get a notebook just to put your thoughts down on paper. Write it. I don't know if you write at all, like take notes, make lists or anything like that, but it can be very beneficial, especially when we're in a time of chaos or like wondering about things. It's good to get things out on paper because then you can kind of look at it and map things out, you know. But good luck, honey. I'm sending big love, hugs, and kisses, okay? And yes, remember me when you get your lump sum. But I'm hearing Spirit say you deserve this. You deserve this. You've worked your whole life. You've been a good person, all in all. You know what I mean? And they're saying that your time is coming to prosper and for you to enjoy life and not have to work so hard and, you know what I mean, get walked all over. All right, Celia. What's up, girl? I love that little dancing guy. He's so funny. Let me just make a little list here really quick so I see who came in when. So I'm going to do Celia first. So we had, who's still in here? Just say here if you're here. Please. Baddest bitch, if you're still in here, I'll pull a card for you really quick before I get to Celia, okay? Celia, let me just get, like, you see how I just did Terry real fast? Let me just do this one other one if she's still in here, like 2 more minutes, and then we're doing yours, okay? I look good. Thank you. That's sweet of you. It's always nice to hear. Does Lewis still think of me? I'm a her. We haven't talked in a month. Does Lewis reminisce at all? Terry, don't forget 811 if you're still here. Get 811. All right. Pepe, what's up, sweetie? Roxas. All my, you know, it's funny. I said a prayer. I said, bring in good people. They always do. Sin. So is this a different account, Roxas, or you just changed the name? Kind of a cool name. Shania. What's up, Shania? Talk to me, you guys. Talk to me. Talk to me. Trying to make sure I got everybody. All right, so let me know if I missed you for the list. I got Diana, but I think she left. Celia. Bad bitch. I was going to pull a card for your question real quick if you're here. And then I'm going to get right to Celia. Then Pepe, Roxas, and Shayna. Because it's all my main people in here. To be honest, I'm going to try and keep it 10 to 15. Okay? Because I don't want to be sitting here for an hour on one person. And making, you know, because it's supposed to be everybody gets their reading, you know. Empress, yes, you're at it, honey. It just might be half hour to 45 minutes before I can get to you. I already have a list of like 5 people. Okay, real quick. Oh, wait. What? Here. Okay. Playing a game with my sister while listening so far. Are you excited I came on? I know I haven't been on much. My carpal tunnel has been wild. And look, I broke out into hives the other day, you guys, right here on my arm. I don't know if, like, it almost looks and feels like poison ivy, like it's itchy. I looked up hives, and in my little book, the book that tells you, like, spiritual reasons for physical ailments or whatever have you. I think I've told many of you about this book before, the Heal Your Body, and it's got all different like diseases and stuff or things that happen and the spiritual reason and then an affirmation. So I looked up the hives and the rash, and it says making molehills into mountains, like basically like holding myself back or whatever. So that was kind of interesting, but your elbow gets that? Is it itchy? I've never had anything like that. The only thing I've had close to this was poison ivy and poison oak a few summers back, and that was hell. Celia, what's your question, girl? Roxas, you haven't been here in a while. Are you here, hon? I'm going to do Roxas hasn't been here forever. I'm going to grab an oracle card for you. And then if you're still here when I get to you on the list, then we can go into whatever it is that you want to go into. Spirit, let me get a oracle card really quick here for Roxas. Ouch. Oh, the other thing I know. I came out of nowhere, too. I'm not a dirty person either. And I haven't been in the woods, like, walking around. I don't know. Weird. It's winter time. I'm in the house, you know. Very strange. But I was up for like 2 days. Kind of when I'm up for a long time like that, my body does weird things to warn me, like, listen, you need to slow down. Spirit, what do you want to give me for Roxas here? Just a quick oracle card. Since he hasn't been here in a while. Roxas, are you here, honey? Say here. If you're here, so I can do the oracle. Because if not, I'm just going to go right to these girls. All right. How are you, honey? You lucky I love you. I'm going to grab you a card here. Spirit, what does Roxas need to know here? Just give me one card. What does Roxas need to know here, please, Spirit? Oh, did you donate, Shayna? You didn't have to, hon. I will in a minute. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you if you did. I really appreciate it. I'm broke right now. I have $3 in my bank account. So it says on the bottom of the deck, reveal what needs to be seen and detoxify. Detoxify, you always get the detoxify stuff. So reveal what needs to be seen, see the bigger picture, and trust that all will be well. That's pretty good. Reveal what needs to be seen within yourself and in your life by taking yourself out of it, looking at it as a third party, kind of. Take yourself out of it and look at your life as a movie for a minute when you need to like make a decision about something or whatever, and kind of like as if you're giving advice to your friend, because we always give our friends good advice, but it's following our own advice that can be hard sometimes, right? So you're smart. You know what to do. It's just we don't always do it. So take yourself out to see the bigger picture and trust that all is going to be well. Spirit has you, honey. Spirit has you, okay? Let me just read the trust all will be well and reveal what needs to be seen. These are pretty quick messages, so just gonna read the main ones for you. Reveal what needs to be seen last quarter. Thank you so much, Shayna. If you donated, I appreciate it. I'll check in 1 second, honey. You'll be right after Celia, okay? So just Celia, then you. Sorry, C. I'm getting to you in a minute, honey. Celia. My girl. Had to get Roxas. Hasn't been here in a long time. All right, reveal what needs to be seen. There are some things that people just don't like to talk about. Drawing this card, or think about. Drawing this card may suggest that there is an issue or a situation in your life right now that might not be easy to air out. Or perhaps you feel that you shouldn't air it. That's fine. Now is a time for you to reveal only what you want to be seen. Don't feel the need to discuss everything with everyone. Some matters require discretion. The less codependent you are, wow, the better the chance that you have of getting what you want. That's crazy. I hope you're not still focused on Chris, are you? Seems like you've moved on from that because you didn't ask about him. But the less codependent, you can be codependent with anything. You can be codependent with video games. You can be codependent with drugs. I know you don't do drugs, but any addictions, like it doesn't just have to be people. You can be codependent on many different things, people, places, whatever. You are over him or you're not over him. The less codependent you are, the better chance you have of getting what you want. There are two forces at play and neither wants to budge. Strong is good, stubborn is a problem. I love that. When you no longer feel the need to tell everyone what you're manifesting, you're ready to start manifesting. Cool. Okay. Trust all will be well. And then thank you for your patience. See. And Shayna, I can't believe you donated. Thank you. I'm excited. Trust. All right. Won't be long till I get to you guys. 5 minutes, I thought. I gotta number these. Okay, that and then. All right, I already got them. Got them both bookmarked. All right, trust all will be well. Sometimes we want everything to happen yesterday, but divine timing is a real thing. Sometimes we need to Sometimes we need more pieces of the jigsaw to fall into place before we can get what we want. Wow, these cards are kind of matching each other. It's weird. Slowing down now is the key for you to get what you want. So take your time and allow events to unfold. Oh, I'm getting the hiccups. So you know this is true. See what you can do for others as a really quick and easy way both to distract yourself and boost your good karma while you wait for your dreams to manifest. There's a reason why you pulled this card, so make sure that you pay attention. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to a job or health situation. Honey, didn't you just say something about a job? This card is especially good sign for matters related to a job, career, or health situation. Go out of your way to help someone. Helping someone boost karma, be reliable at work, be on time, even early. I was always so bad with that, but I think that you're someone who can be punctual. Make sure you are. Don't overthink things and be modest. Yeah, being humble is a talent. I swear to God. Like, some people have no humbleness within them. So be humble always. Understand that everything that you have that you're blessed with can be taken from you in a second, just like anybody else, right? Like, I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying be grateful for what you have today and be grateful for the moment and be in the moment. I'm hearing work on being present, okay? Work on being present in the moment. Well, you can heal yourself by relaxing and letting your life kind of flow, as opposed to, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? Instead, just be, and take quiet time with spirit. See what they have to tell you. Listen, All right. You need a detox to restore equilibrium to your situation. Perhaps you've been obsessing and have fallen into a negative headspace. Whatever the case, you need to release any dramas, possessiveness, and stubbornness to free everything up. Wow, this card and the other card both mentioned being stubborn. To free everything up. Digging your heels in won't help, and neither will allowing yourself to be mean. It could be a spiritual, emotional, or a physical detox that is called for, or all three. Find a balance between what your heart wants and what the practical next step to take is. Your challenge is... the thing. I feel like you feel held back right now for some reason. You feel like you just want to move forward, but you're kind of like running in place like a hamster on a wheel with whatever this is, even if it's just in your mind, because that's spirit's way of telling you it's time to be present. It's time to be present. Talk to us and you'll get your answers that way. Your challenge now is to balance yourself emotionally. This might not be easy, but it'll boost your manifesting ability far more than if you're over emotional and therefore out of alignment. Yeah, and that includes always thinking about tomorrow, the next day, the future. Think about the present. How can you make the present moment special? 4 3s on the clock, honey. There's your angel number. 4 3s on the clock. Right when I looked. I'm seeing a lot of 3s. I saw 333 too. All right, so here. Okay. At this point, your best bet is to be the bigger person. Did you have an issue with somebody? What happened, honey? Was there an argument at work with somebody or something? At this point, your best bet is to be the bigger person in whatever situation is on your mind. If harsh words have been exchanged, this card comes with a gentle suggestion to defuse the upset with some humor. The world is your oyster when you draw this card, but you need to find a balance. Wow. Again, this card, just like the other card, says finding a balance, equilibrium between where you are and where you want to be. The other cards are the same thing. It may be that you need to do some more research before you move closer towards whatever it is that you want. When you're manifesting, the journey of discovery can be as empowering as dreaming the big dream. Find a balance between saying what needs to be said and saying too much. One thing is for sure, having an open mind will serve you well. Talk to people about your issues to a point, right? To a certain degree. And, get a view of the bigger picture and listen to other people when they give you advice or whatever. Don't close it out and feel like, I'm not saying this is you, but sometimes we can get smug and we feel like we know it all. Don't do that. Be open-minded right now, okay? During the meantime, I'm going to ask another manager. Okay, what happened here? So I was right. You got in a fight with someone. I'm sorry. What happened? It wasn't physical, I hope. Hold on, let me read what you said. With my workplace. Codependent, I don't know. I'm pretty much over him for the most part. That's good. Good, I'm glad. I'm currently clashing. Oh, with your boss, since she is being an a-hole. During the meantime, I'm going to ask another manager. Ask another manager what? And what was the... Just give me a quick sentence on what happened with the boss. What triggered a exchange of words there? They want to deny you off a work trip. What do you mean a work trip, honey? I thought you were in school. Are you interning or something? I didn't think you had a job. I thought you were just doing school right now. Just answer me that real quick, and then before I move on, I'll see what comes to me intuitively. Is there two managers, though? You said ask another manager. Is there another manager there? And I never heard you mention a job before, but I guess that's why you haven't been here. You've been busy. What is so important about the work trip? Like, why? Okay, first of all, do you think that they are doing it, this boss is doing it to purposely, like, be an asshole to you? Or do you think that with your family, I thought it was so you're going with your family on a work trip? What? That doesn't make sense, honey. You're bringing your family on a work trip? Celia, what's your questions, girl? Go ahead and write them. Oh, you just said my boss is... Oh, you mean they're not giving you the time off? I thought you said it was a work... You said they're denying me a work trip or something. Am I still buffering, Shayna? Does anyone see me buffering? I hope not. That's how you feel things are buffering. Like you're just... You feel like things are going slow for you. Not as fast as you want. He went to cut you off. It's... Okay, yeah. I would let things cool down for the moment, honey. You don't want to be pissing off your boss. You know what I mean? And like they said, humor goes a long way. You know what I mean? And kindness, just a kind word, even a compliment. Talk to them and be real. Be like, listen, I am your employee. I want to do this job to the best of my ability and have a good communication with you as well so that we can work together and get whatever it is that we need to get done, you know? Ask another manager then. Yeah, definitely. What's so important about the trip? Oh, because it's a family trip. That's right. I kept thinking it was a work trip. So how long do you have to go away for? Or how long did you want to go away for? Is it like a week, 2 weeks? What were you asking for? How much time off? And did you give them enough notice? You got to tell companies that like usually a month or a couple months in advance. You know what I mean? So that they're not short on staff or whatever. A month in advance. So you did tell. Okay. Family and your father has a heart problem. If you're still here after I get these two girls that just donated Roxas, I'm going to dig more with you. Let me just see what heart problems say. And I'm sorry to hear that. Is it something that's like deadly right now? Heart represents the center of love and security. So if the heart is not doing well, having physical problems, it's because love is being held back from the self. My heart beats to the rhythm of love is the affirmation. Problems with the heart. Long-standing emotional problems. A lack of joy. Hardening of the heart. Belief in strain and stress. Is your dad a very stoic person? Like somebody who doesn't really talk about his feelings a lot, is very manly in the sense, in the best, for lack of a better word, he's very manly, stoic, masculine. I'm sorry to hear that, honey. Is that a good analysis of him? Yeah, of course. But did you hear what I just said? Is he stoic and very stubborn? That's why a lot of this stubborn energy was coming up too, I think. I think they're telling you, because we learn from our parents, when we suck it all in, for our whole lives until like, mid-20s probably. We take what they say to heart and we love our parents. We as the children are programmed to love our parents. They aren't programmed to love us. It's weird. Like mothers are, but they are like our security when we're growing up. They take care of us, But the other way around, it's like they didn't really need us. They didn't need to have us. So we are wired to like really care about our parents. That's why people always want approval from their parents or whatever have you. Anger problems. Yeah, very stubborn. Yeah. Listen, what I'm trying to say is don't pick that up and suck it in and make that your personality. I know that most people will probably say, no, I'll never end up like them. And then we end up being like them. Like I start to see traits of my mom coming out, like anger and stuff like that I have to work on, But yeah, so heart attack, squeezing or a coronary thrombosis, squeezing all of the joy out of the heart in favor of money or position. Is he very materialistic, very like career and money oriented? Long-standing emotional problems, lack of joy, hardening of the heart, and a belief in strain and stress. So very stressed, a lot of fear held within subconsciously. I always talk about the subconscious stuff. So that's what came up for the heart thing. If you're still here, I'll get you after these two, okay, hon? But I hope that did something for you. Oh, I'm really sorry about your dad, and I hope you get to go on the trip. You tried not to. Do you see last question, 3:11 on the clock. Do you see traits pop out as you grow older? And oh, look, 11:11, and my phone lit up right when it was 11:11, you guys. Look. That's a good sign, Roxas. I always screenshot them. Damn, that is bright. Hold on. That's crazy. 11:11. That's insane, you guys. Right when I looked down and it lit up too. 11:11. So I'm hearing a lot. See, these are both numbers that you got, 3333 and 4 ones. There's a lot of things about 4, right? 4 is all about stability. When you make a home, there's 4. It starts with 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of wood, right? And then you build on that. But it's much core control. What does that mean? All right, Celia, I'm getting yours now, honey. What does that mean, honey? Is he, did you hear what I said? Is he very more focused on career and stuff like that before family? Very like materialistic. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, he's probably worked very hard in his life and he cares about money, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when it gets to a point that you're putting it before like joy in your family and loved ones, it's not good, and you end up getting sick. People end up getting sick. You don't get angry like he does. I'm good. I'm glad. And if you do get angry, I feel like you turn it in against yourself. You don't really take it out on other people if and when you're angry, but be sure not to do that. But I feel like you've done a lot of healing. Do you meditate? What have you been doing spiritually? I'm moving on to Celia and Shania now, honey. But please tell me really quick, that you've been at least praying and meditating here and there when you can. Just say yes or no. And I love you. I missed you, honey. I'm so glad that you popped in to say hello. You're such a good kid, and I'm always glad to answer your question. I think last time you were here, you ended up waiting for a while and you never got your answer, so that's why I wanted to jump on you real quick before you had to go, So I love how you're honest. Thank you for being honest. Most people will just be like, yeah, I do every day, Spiritually, not much. Praying's great, honey. Praying's great. But you know what? You've heard me say this before. Meditate. See if you can do 20 minutes a week. Just 20 minutes of your one day a week, at least. And where you just sit and be still, put on some running water, trickling sounds, or some like mantras or something. I'll send you a few. I don't know how I can get in touch with you, but I could send you some meditations, good ones for that stuff. But I think that you should sit and do this. I'm going to be doing weekly guided meditations. I'm trying to put something together for that. So stick around because I'm going to do it. I'm going to guide you guys live through meditations. We'll do it together. But praying is great. It's just that praying is when we talk to spirit, we're asking the question, right? Where it's our part of the conversation. And meditating is when we're able to listen to get the answers, right? So it's like you're almost, when you're just praying and not meditating, it's almost like you're asking for the answer, but you're not listening to the answer that you're getting. Because you are getting them. It's just that you're not hearing them quite yet because you haven't opened that realm in a little while. So free will, honey, it's your free will, and they're not going to mess with it unless you ask. So make sure that you ask them to come in, talk to you, tell you what's up, and help you out. You know what I mean? You're a good kid, and I just heard spirit say you're going places. You're going places, and that could pertain to your vacation, but I'm hearing like in life in general, you're going to be successful, and I think that you're going to make a lot of money. Like in between like upper class, I feel like you're going to make a lot of money in your lifetime. So thank you for being honest when I asked you about that though. All right, Celia, I'm so sorry, girl. Let me find your question. I hope you've been great as well. Shop's been good. Oh, awesome. You know what? I might have to text you about Etsy because I want to start one for a few things that I want to make. And I heard that you can advertise your business, tarot business. Like you can put that you do readings on Etsy and have people contact you that way too. I need to get on every single social media there is. I need to stop being lazy and just do it. Because I need exposure, I'm only doing YouTube as of right now. Because I've been focusing on trying to get it up to where I want it to be. Yeah, because when you lie to others, you're also lying to yourself. Because if you're lying, you're saying the lie out loud. You're telling yourself, your subconscious that as well, I'm very honest as well. It's best to be. All right, so I'll come back to you, Roxas, if you're still here. I got to find the question for Celia. Oh, Shania, you wanted me to check Cash App before I do Celia. Hold on. I can't believe you sent a tip, honey. Thank you. Whatever it is, I don't even care. If it's $5, that's great, I always appreciate anything because most people come in and give nothing, but okay, hold on. Yeah, look at my bank account right now, you guys. $3.52. Can't even see it. This is my old phone. $3.52 is what I have to my name right now. So any tips are appreciated. All right, Cash App. All right, see, you ready? I'm sorry that took longer than expected. God damn it. All right, Cash App. I'm glad you did Cash App. I hate PayPal. Did you send me $30, honey? Shut up if that was you, unless that's just all of it. Oh, Celia sent some. Oh, so Maya. Oh, I have to accept it? So Maya sent me one. She's not even here, poor thing. Oh, so she sent me 24, Celia. I don't see yours, honey. I see Celia and I see Celia. You sent me $30, Celia? Wait, oh, okay, so now I have 54 because I added Celia. Yeah, I don't see you, honey. Shania, hold on. Was it Cash App or PayPal? Are you new to PayPal? Because if you have any questions, I can answer. See, this is the last time I cashed out, which was a few days ago, and that says Celia and Somaya. Celia, thank you so much, honey. That's like a super, super generous tip. It's only $5 more than what you usually do, but $25 is a giant tip for me. Like that's like winning the lottery. That's why I love doing your readings, because I know that you always like it's equal energy exchange with you, and I love that. And you're fun to read, easy to read. I enjoy talking to you and doing your readings, so it's great. It's good both ways, you know. And I know you love my readings because you said everything came true about Michael and his family that I said. That's wild. Are you in here? Let me just ask. Yeah, because I don't see it, Shayna, and I feel bad that I don't see it if you sent it. You know what I mean? But I'm just letting you know that it's not showing. Okay. Yeah, I love you, Celia. You're my girl. You my girl. All right, Spirit, let's do a little clearing here before I get to my next people. Shayna, are you in here, baby? Where's my Shayna at? Let me find out that you left. I'll punch the screen. Let me just text her. Shayna. Sorry. Why does Jay, thank you for rewriting it. Why does Jay who's Jay? Oh God, there's a new one coming in. You still talking to Michael, obviously, because you were talking about him earlier. I think Michael's a good dude. Whenever I do readings on him, it's nothing but like pure sweet energy. Is he spiritual at all? Religious or spiritual or anything? Oh, you're his boss? Are you guys friends on social media? Watch the Page of Swords come out, the stalker card. He's so funny. Celia, thank you so much for that beautiful donation. I can't say thank you enough. Thank you. 1122. Have you been seeing 1122 at all? I just saw it, so I was just asking. Michael is my baby. LOL. He is spiritual. When are you guys gonna date? When are you guys gonna make it official? Do you want me to ask that after this question? All right. Why? So I'm guessing you think he likes you, right? Is he cute? You got a good job working with all dudes. I would love that because I get along with guys really well too. The type of women I get along with are very balanced in their feminine and masculine. A lot like me. Like I feel like I'm a tomboy in some ways, like, but I'm really girly too. Like I like to dress girly and stuff, but when it comes down to like my attitude, I can get emotional, like a woman does a lot and stuff like that. But then I also am very in touch with my masculine, you know. No, with Jay, it's all professional and business. So, but you think he likes you or something? Well, we're gonna find out. Michael's my baby. When the are you guys gonna like? I want to see like a that you guys are dating, you know? Celia, do you have a Facebook? How come we're not friends on Facebook? Let me get my Facebook, you guys. Anyone who wants to add me, you can. Send me a request. Let me just get the link for you real quick and then start the reading. I don't know where Shayna went. Copy. All right, here's my Facebook. Add me. If anyone has Facebook on here, you guys you better add me. All my peeps are in here. Celia. Shayna was in here. I don't know where deluding myself to. Your healing isn't going backwards. It only feels like that. When you feel like you're going backwards, it's actually because change is occurring and it feels uncomfortable for you. So you feel like you're going backwards, but really you're going forwards. Make sense? Wow, that was a cool analogy. I don't even know where that came from. Damn it. Why do I keep doing this? Why am I not using my mouse? Durr. I got a mouse finally for my laptop. I was so sick of using the pad on the thing, like the finger pad. I don't like it. Because my carpal tunnel, when my hand's like this, and I'm just using that one finger, it just hurts my hand after a while. Oh, did I already post it? Yeah, I think I did. Celia, add me on Facebook, girl, if you have one. You gonna add me or what? Let me know. So can anybody else that's in here. It's just my personal Facebook. I gotta make one for the business this week. So he's too young, he's not cute, and I don't see him like that. Okay, so you're just asking because you want to know, because you get the sense. All right, why does Jay spy? Jay the Pisces. Why does Jay, the Pisces, spy on me? What gave you the thought that he was spying? Like, are you saying physically at the workplace or like online or something like that, like social media? Are you here, girl? Oh, I only have the top comments on. Shit, I hate when it does that. He just pops his head in. That's kind of rude. I wouldn't like that. Like, he'll pop his head in, not asking a question, nothing business related, just pops in and looks at you. Just pops in and looks at you, dude. That's weird. That's weird. That is weird. What the heck? Girl, it does piss you off? Yeah, I can see why. I wouldn't like that. I'm a very private person. Like, he doesn't, when your door, do you shut your door ever? When you want to have private time at work, you want to get your own work done and focus, just put a note on your door saying, like that you're busy working and to only pop in if it's like pressing business wise, you know? You think you're allowed to do that? I think you should. What was I going to ask about oh yeah. What's up with the dating? I feel like you guys are going to get married, and I feel like you'd be a cute couple too. All right. So let's just cleanse. Shayna, where did she go, dude? I feel like bad. I can't. All right. I sent her a text, so my head's tingling. Wow, that hasn't happened in a long time. It says you're the only one in here, but then it says 3 people on the side there. Weird. I just hope Shayna comes back so I can get her right after you. All right, let's get started on you, girl. Thank you so much. Spirit, may I just say a prayer saying thank you to Celia? Thank her for always blessing me for the readings that I give her in exchange. She's a very loving soul. Please send blessings her way, and please keep a watchful eye on her, protection-wise, and just bring her many, many blessings. She deserves it. Bitch, I was texting you. I was like, she better not fell asleep or something. Amen. Amen. All right. Love you, girl. I'll say a prayer for you too, Shayna, when we do your reading. You guys deserve it. I pray for you guys like as a collective a lot when I'm not on here, but Shayna, if you want to add me on Facebook, that's my personal Facebook. I got to make the business one this week, but all right, let's do the cleansing. Enough chit chat, Kelsey. People are here to get down to business. Yes, we are. Celia, I have so much love in my heart for you. It's kind of like you've just been here for so long. You're such a loyal, like, subscriber, donator, yes, but we've become, like, I consider you a friend that I truly care about, you know? And I just want the best for you. I want the best for you. And I just heard Spirit say, only accept and expect. Only expect and accept the best of the best for yourself. If something is unacceptable to you, make it known right away. You look, work-wise or in personal life, you're the boss now, right? We're at work, you're the boss now. You ain't the little peon step-on that people used to treat like your boss used to treat like anymore, right? Now you're either on those people's level or above them. So you obviously have like good self-esteem with work. I know you do, because it wouldn't be possible for you to get where you are without it. But really understand how special you are, how intelligent you are, and allow yourself to be blessed. Accept and expect the best only, okay? Because you deserve it. And you're the best. You're a 5-star chick. You know that song? You a 5-star chick. That's for you and Shayna. 5-star chick by Yo-Gotti and Nikki. I think I sent you that, didn't I? One day, months ago, Celia. Oh, man. I gotta set this. All right. All right, I'm just saging up here. I just wanted to send this to Shayna too, to remind you guys who the F you are. You know what I mean? You and Shayna both. I wish I could like play videos on the screen where like I could put it on, you guys could see it. I gotta learn how to do that stuff. All right. That is the channeled song of the night. For you and Shayna, because you guys are bad as hell. I only get along with bad bees, you know. I don't like hanging around with people that are negative, that have low. I mean, it's nothing against them, but it will bring you down. You know what I mean? So I don't like being around people that have a poor mentality, anything like that, because I already have my own issues enough with money, like manifesting and stuff like that I'm working on. So, all right, 1 second. We're getting started. Sorry, guys. Damn it. No. Technical stuff here. Yeah, set up my phone over here. Oh. God damn it. What is going on? All right, hold on a second, guys. Hold on. There we go. All right. All right, I don't think that link worked. This one should. Delete that one. All right, so anyway, enough of my ADD BS that you guys probably don't even want to hear. I'm like, I'm trying to get the link for you. Such ADD. Clearing the energy, spirit, for Celia's reading. Allow my prayers to be answered for her. She accepts those prayers that I just gave to her, right? Open arms and free, very willing. Willing to accept and expect the best only. So, Spirit, I'm going to ask with this deck if you can tell me, please, if and why Jay is creeping and spying on Celia here. Am I going to have to come all the way out there to Chicago and have a little talk with this guy? Have a little chat with, what the heck was his name? Jay. Jay's gonna get smacked in the face if he doesn't. I'm gonna punch him dead in the throat. No, I'm just kidding. I love saying that. I think it's so funny. I'm gonna punch you dead in the throat. Not you. I'm talking about Jay. All right. Okay. Cleansing the deck and connecting to Celia's energy, her guides, spirit team, and higher self. Mainly her higher self and source energy. Whoever's got the answers, come on in. Only benevolent, happy, kind, sweet, generous energy is allowed in this chat tonight. Okay. I feel like I'm going to do one card of this. Okay, so Spirit, what is the deal with Jay? Is he creeping on Celia? What's the deal with Jay? Celia's employee. Do you write his checks and everything? Like, do you write the checks out for people as the boss, or does someone else do that? What does he do? He pops his head in, and what does he say? I feel like he pictures you naked. What a creep. He actually I'm hearing that he doesn't have much integrity as a person, maybe. Is he young? Oh, okay. I was just curious. Doesn't really matter. I feel like he wants to see you naked. Like he tries to picture you naked or something. Yeah, these guys are creeps, huh? This guy's even worse, like when it comes to horniness, than Mark was. Or was that his name? Your boss? I forget. Frank? I forget. He's so forgettable, 26, yeah. I get a very immature energy from him. Emotionally stunted growth as well. Trauma. There was trauma somewhere along the lines that messed him up and turned him into kind of a weirdo. Frank. He's being a guy, basically. Like he's thinking with his D. But I want to know why does he pop his head in like that? Are you friends with him on social media? Hopefully not. Do you friend people that you work with? Spirit, why does Jay spy on Celia? Why does he pop his head in for no good reason at work? What's the deal with Jay? What is the deal with Jay? Oh my God. The deal with Jay. Damn, this dude's been through it. Is he like socially awkward kind of? Like maybe is he one of those people that doesn't really pick up on social cues? You know what social cues are, right? Like it's like a lot of autistic people don't get like nonverbal cues and things like that. Like if someone rolls their eyes, like they won't catch it or whatever. Is he socially awkward at all? I just gotta wait for you to answer that. I'm not seeing anything about, I don't think he's a bad person by any means, but you don't think he's socially awkward? I think he feels socially awkward sometimes. Like, just a little bit of trouble with confidence maybe, but he's young. You know what I mean? Young guys that age are horn dogs, super horn dogs. Spirit, why? Can you clarify the tower here? Clarify the tower. I just heard Spirit say he thinks you're all that. He thinks you're all that. Definitely got a crush, I think. But this is somebody, it's nothing serious. This is somebody who just lusts for any pretty girl that's around him. Like wants to like move towards trying to get in on with one. I'm trying to figure it out, girl. Hold on. Look at 9 of Pentacles came out. There you are. There we are. Virgo, and she's the bad bee of the tarot deck, you know. Listen, I'm seeing that he's not a bad person. I'm seeing he's someone that has a little bit of emotional issues. I got the King of Cups, right? Which can usually represent emotional maturity, but then I got the Tower sideways. And sideways, when it comes to sideways, for me, that means blocked energy. And then I got the 9 of Pentacles blocked after the 10 of Swords. So this is just someone who I feel like he's got trauma. And he himself sometimes feels socially awkward, but like, I don't know if it holds him back or if he still goes. I feel like he still goes for it. I feel like he would have probably already made his move if you weren't his boss. I feel like he already would have made a move on you if you guys didn't work together. You know what I mean? Because I feel like he's worried about being looked at as inappropriate or whatever. All these guys like you, Celia. Come on, you're gorgeous. What do you expect? Gorgeous Latina girl with long black hair. That's like every guy's, many men dream girl. Judgment in reverse. All right, I gotta look at these reversals real quick here. You know, my trusty book. Painful delay of the inevitable, blocked progress, fear. One sec. He's very ungrounded in his own life. He's somebody that wants full independence over his life. I don't know why this is coming out, but he feels like out of control of his life, which I'm guessing he probably makes good money. So I don't know if it's that. I think it's more emotional issues and past trauma he deals with. Like I said, I don't see that he's like a bad person or anything, but let me see if he likes you. Hold on. I just got to clarify these cards for myself. Failure, inner demons, incomplete work. Huh. This is somebody who feels like they're always pushing against life. Like they're walking this way and the wind's coming this way at them, pushing them. Like that's how they feel. His work was incomplete last week. That's crazy. See, that's why I like to actually read out of the key sometimes. He's been losing strength at work, with his work because he's distracted with other like emotional stuff, I guess, in his life. He yearns for success and praise from people, but he's young, you know what I mean? There's still a lot of growth to do. And you know how kids can be. He's a kid. 26 is a kid. They can be very stubborn, think they know it all, think they're invincible, and they're not. I just saw 555. Ooh. You know what? I gotta set up my phone so I'm not reaching over to the computer. 11:44. Sheena. Oh, Celia, you said yay. All right. I just gotta pull this up because I can't keep reaching over there to do the chat. I'd rather do it from my phone. Whoa, look at it. I just pulled I was listening to R. Kelly earlier. Yes, I still listen to him. Even though he got muted by everyone. Look, 111K likes right there on the video. Whenever I'm typing angel numbers and I'm on that specific person's reading, those angel numbers are for whoever is I'm on the reading with at that time. That's why I type them out, you know? All right, let me see what the deal is with him liking you, though. I'm not getting much with that. I think this is someone who likes anyone who's like a pretty girl. Anyone who's like a pretty girl, like, will catch his attention. He's very attention seeking. I'm hearing attention seeking. He likes, wants, yearns for attention. Maybe he even didn't complete his work for attention. You know how when toddlers aren't getting attention, so they'll do something negative because then the parents yell at them, but it's still attention to them. You know what I mean? Negative attention is still attention, getting paid attention to. The focus is on you. You know what I mean? And some people do that. You know what I mean? And sometimes they don't even realize they're doing it. Spirit, does Jay like his boss, Celia? Did it seem like something stupid? Like something that he could have done, but it was just like a lazy move? And how are his smarts? Is he actually smart? Does he actually have the brains to do it? I mean, they got someone like Frank working there, then I don't know if they really look into these people's resumes. They're lucky to have you. You're carrying that whole company. Look, you're carrying, right when I saw the deck, you are carrying this whole company into, obviously you're not really, like literally, like there's other people that do their part or whatever, but you're carrying a large part of this company, girl. 9, 10. That's why you got this big promotion and everything. He's smart as heck. Yeah, I feel like it was subconsciously for attention or something. Because like he's smart. He could have done it. But it's the negative attention thing. I think he just got a little crush on you, but let me pull a card on it. And we can get to the Michael thing. Spirit, does Jay have a crush on Celia? I just heard Spirit say, what do you think? This represents work on the bottom there. You are carrying a large part of the company, the part that you run. You carry that whole thing. Labor, stress, overworked, back pain, exhaustion, responsibility. That's you, but you carry it well. Like, you know how this is a kind of a struggle card, but look, he's still got 10. He's almost to the end. Or he is at the end, right? I'm seeing this as you and him. This is you carrying it, but successfully. And this is him. It's not really so much work. It's the emotional, personal life that he gets distracted with. I know he's very smart, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have ADD or some type of attention deficit disorder or something. Many people do, you know? And that can hold us back sometimes. Not gonna lie, if you're not medicated. Even when you are medicated, look, I'm fully medicated for everything and I still have trouble concentrating at times, you know? Minimum, just nothing under, I mean, you can donate whatever you want, but I prefer it to be like $5 or more. You know what I mean? At least 5 or more. Because if you do anything less than that, they take out fees. And then by the time it gets to me, it's like $2.50, So, I don't really enforce that. You can send whatever you want, but I would appreciate anything 5 or above. And how are you, Mystic? Oh, you've been here before. How are you, sweetie? I think I remember that name, unless it was another Mystic. So I think he admires you. I think he has admiration for 1212 on the clock. He has admiration for you in some way. And aside from like the sexual or the crush thing, damn, I'm seeing twos everywhere. Aside from that, he admires what you've made your career into, how much you care about your work, how passionate you are, how detail oriented you are, right? Especially as a Virgo, of course you are, right? We are very about even the most minute, I don't even think that's a word, but I'm using it. A minute detail, a tiny little detail. We will not let it slide. The whole project is ruined if we let it go with that one little thing. Nope. It needs to be tweaked and fixed, and then we can sleep at night. You know what I mean? But it's just we're Virgos. We you know what I mean? That's just how we are. How we are. If one little thing is messed up, it's totally wrong now. We need to fix that, and then we'll be good, right? So like something as simple as the incomplete work or whatever, you didn't like that, I bet. And on a Friday too, right before the weekend, when you don't want to be thinking about that on your weekend. I don't know if there was a deadline or anything for it, or you're trying to get it from him, but that bothers you. That type of stuff will bother you because you're like, the kid's smart, right? And not only that, but you're like, it's just lazy because you're nowhere near lazy. You know what I mean? Laziness bothers me too. Like when people are complaining or bitching or whatever. And like somebody said to me the other day, like I said I had YouTube Premium, which is like $8 a month or something, and they're like, "Oh, lucky you." I'm like, no, I'm not lucky. I work my butt off to have nice things and things that I like and enjoy. So I don't have to ask Andrew for money. You know what I mean? Yes, he'll always help me, but I like to have my own. I like to be independent. I like to show my independence and to myself and to others and to myself. It's very character building. It's character building when you do things on your own independently and you do it right and your own way and in an authentic way, not copying someone else's trail. Like there's readers that come here and befriend me and they copy my style. That girl Maya, that time she came on my thing and was putting her Cash App in the thing. I was like, I do readings. Like, really, dude? Like, go start your own stuff. Like, you can't be like advertising on here. Dark Fairy did the same thing. She got 30 subscribers just from coming here on my channel and doing that. I went and checked her channel. She's still at 30 subscribers. She never started the channel, never did a thing that I told her to do, But I think he watches you and like wants to learn from you. I feel like he thinks, even though he's very intelligent, I feel like he thinks that you have a lot of like experience that he admires and he wants to know what you're up to in a way that's not really even, it's like creepy, but it's not. Like he's just wanting to learn from you. I don't know how else to put it. Wanting to learn from you and admiring your intelligence and being the only woman, one of the only women there. It's like a woman working and dominating in a mostly male oriented job or career like that is very impressive. You know what I mean? And you carry your weight and all that, and you're not masculine, you're feminine still, but you're doing the masculine part of you takes over with business, right? That's how I am. I use my masculine energy for my business. What needs to be done, writing the to-do list, getting it done. You know what I mean? But I still want to ask, does he have a crush on you? Yes. I think he does have a little crush on you, but he's more so curious. He's 26. You know what I mean? How would you describe it? Let me pull the card and then I want to see how you describe him. I keep getting the 6 of Wands. Yeah, he has a lot of praise towards you in his head. Does he ever compliment you or like, how does he act? Yeah, he just sees you as someone that's very stable and self-made. Most importantly, self-made. You sent it to PayPal? Okay, hon. I'm going to see how much it is and then we'll go from there. But let me finish my readings. And then I will get to you. Let me just look and see what you sent so I know. I'm hearing little crush, innocent, an innocent crush. Does that make sense? An innocent crush. I don't think he's ever going to ask you on a date or anything, you know? He told me I think like a man and he does praise me. So he said what I just said about how you utilize your masculine energy for business. That's what I just said. He gave you praise for that. He thinks it's impressive because it is. And he admires the intelligence that you have. And not only the intelligence, but the style, right? Because everybody, when they're in their niche and they're passionate about something, like, you know how I have my certain style of reading? I just have my little things that I do that other readers don't do. Like, I really incorporate numerology into it and just different things, symbolism. And I do my own thing. I don't even watch other tarot channels. Very rarely will I watch another tarot channel. Because I don't like to be influenced from other readers and mix it with my own energy. I like to have my own fresh box here to start with. And I don't want to be getting ideas from other people. I want to be my own person. I'm authentic and I will never copy someone else. And that's why, it's flattering in a way when people copy you but I get angry because I'm like, you're stealing my style and benefiting from it. Like, I don't like that. Like, you're just coming here to basically peep game from me and use it and then bounce. You know what I mean? I don't like that. But it's, in a way, it is flattery. Copying is a form of flattery to the person that's being copied. You know what I mean? Because it's people admiring you. What? You didn't tell me he was saying all this stuff. Oh, let me check the PayPal. Are you serious, girl? How'd you respond to that? That is a little bit inappropriate at the workplace. I think I think it's innocent though, innocent enough. PayPal. I'm not done, Celia. Hold on. I gotta do the Michael. Yeah, I'm on a $30 donation right now, honey. And if you want me to send the donation back, I will, but it's going to be at least 30 minutes before I can get to you. It'll be a half hour before I can get to you. So I'm on 2 donations that sent good money, But thank you. Thank you for, see, you sent 5 and then look, they already took 4. They already gave me $4.85. PayPal robs you. I like Cash App. I don't really like PayPal, but I use it because some people don't have Cash App. I don't know why. It's so easy. It takes 2 seconds to set it up. One second. Oh my God. You know what's been happening to me? Just real quick. Yeah, look, they already took $4.85 out, right? Just when you send it, and then they take another $1.50 fee out. Like, if I wanted to transfer it to my bank right now, it would be $1.50. I wish you guys could see this. Hold on. It would be $1.50 to transfer it right now. So I'm gonna do the 1 to 3 days, even though I do need the money now. But actually, I don't, because my girls just gave me some tips. But I'm going to do the 1 to 3 days. That way, because then by the time I get it, it's like $3, you know, it's just silly. But thank you. No, I appreciate it. I'm not downing your tip at all. I'm downing PayPal. You know what I mean? Oh, when you guys do the PayPal, you do it from friends and family, right? You got to do like the friends and family. So don't say it's for business. Say it's for friends or family, you know? Yahara, I remember you. I remember your pretty face. Mystic. How are you, hon? I remember you now. We had a good reading last time, right? It was a good old time. I can't believe you sent me $30, Celia. And Shania, I don't know if your thing was showing up. Or did it? I don't remember now if it came in or not. Yeah, I didn't get anything, girl. I only got Somaya's and Celia's. Celia sent 30, Somaya sent 25, so I got 54. Just so you know. I didn't know if you were aware that it didn't send properly or whatever have you, but you can work on it if you want to still while I'm doing this. I'm glad you're here, though. Damn, you just made me want a pickle because you were talking about it last time. Hold on, I gotta get a drink. Yeah. You know what the best creamer is? Because I make my own iced coffee. This stuff is so good. The Starbucks caramel macchiato creamer. It's really thick, so I usually do just a little bit, and then I'll add a little milk to it. It's so good though. But it can be really sweet if you're not careful how much you put in it. You know. I pre-make all my coffee and I put it in jars. Like this is a pickle jar that I cleaned out, and I have iced coffee. I put hot coffee in it and then put it in the fridge. That way I have iced cold coffee waiting for me. It's a good idea if anyone wants to try it. It's ready and made. Ready and made for business. Shayna, how are things going with you, girl? Real quick. I'm answering this other question from C, and then it's your turn, whether you donated or not. But I want to know how you're doing, my lovey. You know I got love for you, Shayna. You're a good girl. Good girl. How old are you again? You're either in your late 20s or your early 30s, but I can't remember exactly how old you are. Can't remember the exact age. Okay. I've really been working on my place, making it nice and comfortable. I gotta get some shelving. But I've done a lot. What am I doing? I'll just grab my cup here. And then now I don't even have to add ice. I could, but it's cold either way. It goes in the fridge, you know. Yeah, you just make a bunch of coffee and put it in like a mason jar or something, and pour it to the top so that there's no air in it, so it's not getting moldy. But you got to drink it within like 2-3 days before it gets yucky, you know. 4 days at the most, I guess. All right, I'm done chatting. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Look at my new cup I got at Dunks, you guys. Isn't it cool? Sparkly. And get this. Look at the straw is heart-shaped. It's shaped like a heart. It's hard to see, but isn't that cool? I've never seen a heart-shaped straw before. I thought it was adorable. I didn't even notice till after I bought it. I was like, oh my god, the straw is shaped like a heart. I smell something burning. Or it's like plastic burning. What the hell? Weird. Strange. is a good idea, right? How are you, S? Okay, so let me write this down. Before I forget. So Empress left, I'm guessing. S like 9. You're on the list. Just maybe a little bit. Oh wait, I'm good and you. We did. How did you like the other reading? Was it good news or bad news, or because I don't lie, you know what I mean? So I'm hoping it wasn't sad news I gave you. Okay. So let's do Michael. Celia, I'm actually going to send you some cards privately. Oh, my ear's ringing. I'm going to send you some cards privately later, too, just because to bless you, to gift you. I didn't send you cards the other day. I fell asleep, plus my hands were killing me, and I felt so bad. My ear's ringing, though. You're so good intentioned as a person, you know what I mean? I just love you. You got a good heart, big heart. Do anything for anybody, but at the same time, you are wise with who you give your time to. You meditate on shit. You look at people. You watch their actions, their patterns. This is something you've learned to do over the years, especially with your ex-husband or boyfriend or the father of your kids there. It was eye-opening. I think it was about someone that was not good for me. LOL. Was it a girl? Was it that girl Asia, or am I thinking of someone else? Might be someone else. Yeah, you're just a person this is you right here. Hold on, I'm gonna see what the description says about Knight of Pentacles. All right. So this is you. An aspect of you, a big aspect of you. Hocus Pocus. Oh my God, that's so funny. I gotta write that on my whiteboard because it's funny with my ADD or whatever. Hocus Pocus. And I love that movie, Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus. That's what I need to be doing. So, Celia, here we go. Here's you, baby doll. A big aspect of you, especially with work, I think, but in all aspects. All right. Admiring the pentacle he holds out before him. The Knight of Pentacles is practical, down to earth, a down to earth sort of youth. He is trustworthy and steady. Yep. And though he tends not to stand out from the crowd, has a loyal nature that is appreciated by his friends. He is always honest and ready with common sense advice, particularly on health or money matters. He likes to be comfortable and doesn't tend to stray too far from home, enjoying a familiar landscape and walks through his local countryside. Like the other quartz of his suit, he is very connected to the earth and may be interested in geology and environmental studies. So the environment, the planet, nature. He would also be a very good doctor, nurse, or veterinarian. Yeah, because you're caring. He has a natural way with animals and may have many pets. I feel like this can go for kids too, because you're very good with your kids, you know. Often taking in strays or injured animals for a time. And this can relate to people too, people in your life. You're always saving people, right? You're usually the savior with situations, whether it was with your ex. I feel like you saved him in a lot of situations too. You saved the day a lot of times, you know, somehow. He tends not to be I don't know if I agree with this part at all, but they just wanted to say like a few aspects, but this part I don't agree with. I'll read it though. Because it could be like a shadow side that comes out at times, you know. He tends not to be a great leader, preferring to work hard behind the scenes, and is uncomfortable in the spotlight. However, he provides the strong foundation that any project needs to succeed. Yeah, like you're the brains of the operation. You're the backbone of the operation. You know what I mean? You don't care too much about being seen. praise, do you enjoy it? Yes, who doesn't? But that's not your focus. Your focus is on what matters. You know what I mean? In all aspects of your life. So they're just saying, when they say he tends not to be a great leader, they're just saying this is someone who just wants to get the work done, whether they are at the bottom of the totem pole or at the top. They're going to work and they're going to do their best at it. And this represents Virgo as well. He's a Virgo. Virgo. This is a big aspect of us, you know. I'm the same way. I'm like a worker bee. Like, even though I'm bossing up in my life and doing my own businesses and stuff, like, I'm a very behind the scenes. Like, I don't feel like I need to prove anything to people, really. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I need to prove I'm this or that. Like, I could give a shit. The only person I'm competing with is my past self. The only that's a saying I learned. It's so true. Don't compete with others. Compete with yourself, the self that you were yesterday, to make yourself better and better and better. Compete with the old you and just keep making it better, right? Because I was doing that in the beginning. I was comparing myself to other channels like that are super polished. They have editors and stuff, and it's like, I can't be doing that. That's why I don't even watch anymore. Because I'm building it up. I'm new, you know? Anyway. Uncomfortable in the spotlight, however, he provides strong foundation that any project needs to succeed. Likes to be surrounded by beautiful things of high quality and is willing to work hard to maintain that lifestyle. Yep, that's totally you and me with the Virgo. We do like nice things. We like luxury. But we like to work for it and have it under our name. We like the finer things in life, but we're not entitled. We work for that shit. You know what I mean? And we do that because we're not going to have anyone take anything from us, right? We're going to have our own. We're not going to ever have anyone holding a power over us. That's just a big no-no with Virgos. Like, we're not doing that. No, we're going to make our own, have our own, and you can F off if you don't like it. Or if you want to try and control me, it's not going to happen. You cannot control a Virgo. You just can't. And if you do, it won't be for long. Likes to be surrounded by good things, high quality, willing to work hard to maintain that lifestyle. He is very happy. This is what he admires about you, I think. This is what they're trying to tell me that he admires about you. Very happy to share what he has with those that he loves or others who are less fortunate. I feel like, do you take out time to teach him little things when you can't? Like, I feel like you did tell me actually one point that you help a lot of people. You're very like that with explaining things and just, you know, just being a good person, basically. He does not require a high level of excitement and is not terribly romantic, but is a profoundly reliable and deeply caring partner. Yeah, so even if you're not all lovey-dovey or whatever, like, you have the emotion, it's there. You have the love, and you show it in your own ways. Again, as us Virgos do. We will show, like, I don't know what your love language is. My love language would probably be like touch and communication. Communication is very important to me. Talking with each other, understanding, not fighting. And also touch, like hugs and knowing they're there. Like, there's nothing better than hugging the man you love or the girl you love or whatever, you know, and knowing that they love you back. It's a great feeling, you know, but that only comes with, you know, when you work on yourself, then those people come in. You do help him with a lot of little things, and he appreciates that from you. He appreciates that quite a lot. Hold on. Got lost here in the translation. Okay, there it is. When reversed, Knight of Pentacles, so this could be the dark side of us and you, can become immensely, I gotta get a new book, dull, being so concerned with maintaining a state of stability and normality that he is dismissive of other possibilities. At his worst, he can be immensely selfish, working for no goal other than personal material gain, exploiting the earth's trustworthy exploring the resources on earth without remorse or thought for the future. He may appear trustworthy, but in fact, he will abuse this trust in order to further his own ambitions. Yeah, so that's like a shadow side that can come out for some people, but that's reversed, which you didn't get, obviously. But I guess this is the dark side of us. You know what I mean? Parts of it. Can you probably relate? I know that I can be selfish. I'll admit it. I can be a selfish person, and I can get very focused on me, my goals, what I'm trying to accomplish. And sometimes I'll forget to just to love other people and say like, hey, how you doing? I've been trying to come back more into the moment lately and focus on the moment and giving love and sharing love. Like with my readings, I've been trying to show more empathy as opposed to just reading the card and saying this, and that. Like I've been saying, I'm sorry to hear that. Like someone comes in and they're like, oh, he blocked me. I'm like, I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm trying to work on the empathy because I can be selfish. All of us can be, but yep. Growth. The growth is there. It's happening, right? And that's all we can do as souls, as people. That's all we can do is give that love to ourselves, right? And then that is when the new beginnings, the happiness is offered to us. You know what I mean? But he's willing to learn. He's quite a student for you. He loves hearing your input. He just finds you fascinating, I'm hearing. Is he passionate about this? I feel like he does have passion for the engineering like you do. Knights in general represent young males, though may also stand for the qualities and drive and enthusiasm in people of any age or gender. They are connected to the realm of air, which is thought, and hence have a keen intellect and interest in concepts and ideas. This leads to love of travel and exploration, a sense of adventure, and an inspired imagination, enthusiasm, keen interest in concepts and ideas, right? Very thoughtful, very, like I've been saying, thought-oriented, detail-oriented, adventurous, inspired imagination, loving to travel. I know I've asked you this 10 million thousand times, but when is the trip again? I'm going to write it down after you say it so I remember this time. When are you going on the Germany trip? This book's all mixed up. I hot glued it back to the binding, but pages are still falling out. So annoying. Annoying. Sorry, I just had to stick this page back where it belongs. Oh, is that the back of anything? No. Okay. So you're saying he's talented. He's got talent. Wow, that's crazy. They postponed it. So I feel like he really wants to, he looks at you as a mentor, not only a boss, but a mentor. And he has an appreciation for you. I'll say that. He's got an appreciation and adoration for you. Because he is passionate about this and he sees your passion in it. And so he looks at you like, this is what I can be. I can work my way to the top too and whatever, you know what I mean? So it's just admiration. Little crush? Yes, I believe so, but nothing serious. I'm serious. And then I had this in reverse earlier. I just want to see what that said. Where's my key? Shayna, 10 minutes, girl. And then we're going to have a great reading for you. 7 of Wands. Weak position, defeat, lack of conviction, mutiny. There's something going on in his life right now that is sucking up his focus, his attention. Something personal. Some type of personal issue. You said he gets paid good, though? I'm sure he does. Every engineer does. All right, let's ask about Michael. I did that way too long, that guy. Let's do a quick star seed, though. Quick star seed. I love these little cards. Spirit, give me a quick star seed card for Celia. Freedom. We were just talking about how we love our freedom. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. And we got the Empress. Growth. Blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. Have the courage. Always be courageous as you are. Spirit, give me one more star seed card for Celia real quick, please. Give me a little message. I love these little, because they're just quick little messages, you know. Spirit, can I please have... We get vibration. Your vibration is being raised to... This is great. I'm glad you got this. Wow, girl. Oh my God. See, I'm glad I grabbed this. Courage underneath again. They want you to, Spirit wants you to continue to have the courage that you've had. Don't lose that. But look, vibration and channel. Vibration and channel. You've been channeling Spirit, and I think you've been doing it more than you even realize. Have you been meditating and all that? Spirit is very close to you. You know how I always tell you you're very ultra protected. They're all around you, like more so than normal. You're very protected on this planet. I feel like if someone tried to harm you in any way, like it would be Spirit would end it very quickly. They would put a stop to it very quickly somehow, you know. It's things like that happen. Like you're just a lot more protected than you realize you are, you know. But it says vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. How badass is that? And then channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. So you and I are very similar in that aspect, I feel like, where we're both healers, we're both intuitive. People like us usually didn't have to come here to Earth, but we volunteered because we saw that this was just getting crazy down here, right? And we were like, listen, they need our energy down here. We're going to suck it up. We're going to go down to that friggin' war zone, and we're going to try and make it better, right? But we try to stay grounded in this crazy world, and it's because we want the new start for the planet, for everybody, for things to get better. You know what I mean? We want to be able to give that gift at a soul level. You know what I mean? And we're apparently we're doing a great job. And that is why we're getting blessed, because we are using our alchemy to do what we came here to do and help the planet. You know what I mean? Walking away from toxic behaviors and learning a few little lessons along the way ourselves. But we mainly came here as volunteers, I believe. I told Spirit to start showing me keys, a lot of keys, if I voluntarily came here to Earth. And that I was saying, like, did I volunteer to come here? I hope. And I don't have to keep coming back here. I was trying to see if I'm almost done coming to Earth. You know what I mean? Because the idea sometimes of reincarnating over and over again is kind of like, ugh, you know what I mean? Like when I think about it, it's cool. But at the same time, it's like, I just want to get to nirvana. You know what I mean? Nirvana, where I don't have to come down here and fight through life anymore. I can just be my soul, my being of light, float around, do whatever, you know? But it can't all be peaches and rainbows, because our soul wouldn't learn anything if everything was good all the time. That's why we come down here, and it's so, Earth is so dualistic, right? Everything has a negative and a positive. Two sides. Everything has two sides, two angles to it, or more, you know? All right. Those were cool. So they're saying right now that you are in very high alignment with Spirit, right? You have been. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. I'm trying to work on it myself. Okay, I'm going to get to the Michael in a minute, and then Shayna's turn. Shayna, were you ever able to figure out the Cash App? It's no biggie if you didn't. I'm just curious, because I want to make sure you didn't send money that didn't get to me, and, like, you lost money, if you lost money because of it, you know? But I know you said you donated. Yeah, I don't see it still. I don't think. Yeah. Yeah, we're telling the planet, like, look, it's over. Put death to this old way of thinking, this old paradigm. It's time to surrender. to being a good heart, not causing pain for others, using our creativity, right, to bring growth and sweetness to this world, right? We use our intuition to stop this madness down here. This is on a very deep level, of course, but there's a lot of anger on this planet, and we're here to disrupt it. We are here to disrupt it and make a change and say, this isn't happening anymore, because A, we're destroying the planet, and B, there's just no peace. There's war. People are hateful. They divide. Racism, it's divisive. You know what I mean? We're all human. We're all souls. We're all the same at the end of the day. We're all connected. We're all one. When you are being racist or angry or just a bad person in general to other people, or judging them just based off their race, ethnicity, or their sex, gender, stuff, whatever, like, you are not them, and it's none of your business to judge them. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you, I'm just saying us in general as people. And we can get wrapped up in it, the bullshit that just doesn't matter, you know? And there's just nothing more important than being kind as much as we can. Do we get angry and things happen? And sometimes we'll say things, yes, but it's, what do we do with it? Do we apologize to those people after? Do we fix it? Do we, whatever, you know what I mean? Just being a good person. And that's important to you too, as well. I know that being a good person, you're very reliable, a good person, and you are a perfectionist for sure, which I think can hold you back at times, but it benefits you more than it holds you back. Yeah, sometimes it can cause disruption, but your happiness is not going to be taken away because you bust your ass. You know what I mean? So I don't know if any of that made sense, but oh, look, right when I split the deck, consciousness. You have consciousness that is at a higher level than most people around you. And I have to remember as well, we're so alike, so I keep comparing it. I have to tell myself a lot to be kind to people, because I can get snippy or aggravated that, like, 'cause I'm like, I get upset when I'm like, people aren't getting it, or people come here and they keep asking the same questions or whatever, and they're not taking the steps. I'm like, did you take the advice I gave you last time? They're like, nope. Are you praying? Are you meditating? Nope. It's like that type of stuff. And but it gives me no right to down those people or judge them, because everybody's on their own journey at their own time. And I remember before I found spirit, like when I was doing drugs all throughout my 20s and my teenage years, when I didn't have spirit in my life, I was so miserable and negative. I hated life. I hated everyone, everything. And most of all, it was because I hated myself. I had no self-love. I was just devoid of self-love because of the traumas and the way I was treated by my stepdad, and just a lot of different stuff. You know what I mean? And us empaths usually do have those type of things happen during childhood, so we can learn, and so that we can have empathy when we go to help others years later, when we're trying to help other people or whatever, you know, we have that experience. Like, most people can come in here with a problem, and I guarantee I've been through it most of the time. You know what I mean? You know that, Celia. So all the BS I've been through, it's like, I can pretty much relate to anything that comes in here. You know what I mean? Any questions that come in here for me. And because of that, I'm able to have empathy, and I'm able to give advice and give a new angle maybe, or whatever, you know? I don't know if any of this is of value to you, but I just felt the need to speak on it, I guess. I don't know. Listen, you guys are like my therapy too, and it's bad. I gotta stop doing that. I use you guys as my therapist sometimes, and I don't think it's healthy. Where am I shut on? So yeah. All right, let me just get a second here. Organized. Please. Shayna, I hope you're still here with me, hon. Sure you are. Probably listening. Pepe, are you still here listening? she'll put the phone down and work or whatever and listen to me with her sister. Which, if you and your sister are listening, hi, beautifuls. Tell your sister that she can ask a question anytime she wants, and to subscribe if she has a YouTube account. Tell her to subscribe. Help your girl out. Yeah, and I know I have my issues or whatever, like I get off track or I'll talk about myself. Sometimes I can almost be a narcissist sometimes, but it's more so that I come in here and I kind of like it's like a therapy for me. Like sometimes I spill my guts out to people on here and I end up privating the videos after because I'm like, oh God, I can't believe I told them all that trauma and stuff that happened to me. I'm like, because I'll be embarrassed after, but sometimes it just pours out of me. I can't help it. If I'm relating to people and trying to explain things to them, I'll use my trauma as a vantage point to show them the way, So that's why. Sin, you're here. Surprised you're still here. What are you doing tomorrow? Are you working? Who is in here, by the way, other than Celia and Roxas? It's so good to see you, Roxas. Hocus Focus. Hocus Focus, are you in here, hon? I can do a quick yes or no for you or something. Write your question and I'll get you in between Shayna. It's going to be quick because it's going to be in between, but I will get you. So write your question, honey. I love the name. Hocus Focus. Are you a big fan of the cult classic, Hocus Pocus? Obviously you are, right? Such a good movie. You guys know what I watched last night? Elvira, the mistress of the darkness or whatever she's called. You guys ever seen Elvira? Oh my God. It's free on YouTube. You guys got to see it if you haven't. It's hilarious. You can tell that men wrote it because it's just so crude, but the stuff is funny. It would never, by today's standards, if someone made this movie, it would definitely be like crucified. Crucified. Oops. Hold on. Yeah, this is okay. Listen, for anyone who hasn't seen this movie, you gotta watch it. It's freaking awesome. It's good to have a laugh sometimes, and this will give you a laugh. I'm gonna be here for Halloween. All right, I'll get you on after this next question with Celia before I get to Shannon. You haven't seen it? Celia, you gotta watch it. I think that you would. I don't think you'd get offended at the stuff. There's a lot about like blowjob jokes and stuff like that. It's funny. I think you'll get a laugh out of it. It's tacky. It's like a super tacky movie, but you can tell they made it that way on purpose, and it's just chef's kiss the way they did it. They did it just right to where it's like they know it's tacky. You know what I mean? They know it's tacky, and they kind of play on that, But it's funny. You'll see what I'm saying when you watch it. If you just watch a few minutes, even if you can, and you'll get pulled right in. So, Spirit, I'm gonna ask about Michael. Good old Michael. What's up with Michael? Whenever I ask about him, I just hear good guy. He's just a good guy. Like, I feel like he's the type of guy that, like, if he masturbates or something, he'll feel guilty after. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't like feeling like even though it's perfectly natural, but he doesn't like feeling like a dog or whatever. You know what I mean? He wants to be a full gentleman. He's definitely someone that takes things to heart, listens to people. We've talked about this. Very caring. Just caring. You know what I mean? The footstool says it all. The footstool says it all. Something as minuscule and little as that can tell you a lot about a person. You know what I mean? You already know that. We talked about that. That footstool means a lot more than just being a footstool. It means a lot. like symbolism wise, symbolically. What are you laughing at? What I was talking about, Elvira? Spirit, what was I gonna ask? What Spirit, where do you see this relationship beginning here? Like official. Three and four. Spirit, do you see Michael asking Celia, what do you guys call each other? Because I know there's a flirtation. What is the, do you guys both admit that you like each other? Or is it still at that point where like no one said anything, but you guys are very into each other, but like no one said it really yet? He thinks about you a lot. He looks at you as a woman who has it all and more. Like, just thankful for what? Nobody says anything? Oh, okay. Yeah, but it's because you guys don't have to say anything. Your eyes say it all, right? The nonverbal cues, the nonverbal interaction is where the answers lie, right? And I think you both know it. Like, he definitely, is he flirty with you? Like, how does he show? I know the footstool, that's showing his character, but like, how would you say he acts towards you? Like, just give me an example or something. He looks at you as somebody who is spiritual, is knowledgeable in many different things and spiritual as well. He sees your spirituality as a very beautiful thing. Does he know you're into tarot and stuff? Like, does he know you're not a Christian, not religious? You might be, but I don't think you are. Does he know that you're more into like the metaphysical, spiritual, new age type of thinking, or like what is, I think I asked you this earlier. I don't know if you answered. What would you say, girl? He just sees you as a gem. I'm hearing gem. He sees you as a gem. You know what I mean? Especially compared to, he just thinks back to that past relationship, how he gave it all, right? Handed his cup over like he does, you know? Because he's someone that goes all in with his heart. He'll put his all into somebody he cares about. Yep, exactly. So he's very keen and interested on how you're doing. Not worrying, but like he's concerned with if you're okay, how you're doing. I feel like if you broke down, you could call him and he would come and like help you out, let you use his AAA. I mean, I'm sure you have your own, but you know what I'm saying. Like, he cares about you. Yeah, and I feel like he's the type of person that will listen till the end before replying. Like, he doesn't interrupt or anything. He's very good at sitting, listening, and not only sitting and listening, but really taking it in. Because people can act like they're listening sometimes, but it's in one ear and out the other. You can tell when someone's really being attentive and like communicating back and forth with, you know what I mean? So, angel number 208 on the clock. But he really likes you, girl, and he looks back at that past relationship now and scoffs, like symbolically in his head. He kind of scoffs at it, like, what was I thinking? You know what I mean? This is what I want to give my cup to, and I can't believe that I let myself get to a point where I was letting someone treat me like that, you know, because he felt very left out in the cold in that other situationship or whatever it was with that girl. But he wants something to happen with you. He has ideas. He thinks about this, you know. Spirit, I want to know, is he going to ask her to be his girlfriend? A lot about thinking. He definitely thinks about you a lot. Justine. Who's Justine? You guys always have different YouTube names than the name that sends it. $10. Thank you. He definitely, I'm hearing he actually has had dreams about you. dreams like where you guys are just hanging out or something. Like you actually are in his mind that much that you're in his subconscious, where like he'll have dreams about you of some kind where you guys are hanging out, you're dating something. Yeah, the moon, subconscious, inner knowing, high priestess. This is a special soul connection. He isn't, I wouldn't say he's guarded with you, but in general, his heart has some guards up. He's naturally a patient person and someone who takes things slow, but especially now after what that bee did to him. You know what I mean? So, Spirit, is he going to ask Celia out at some point? I feel like he's going to flip the script at some point for sure. I think I keep getting the Two of Wands. They want me to read this. Two of Wands. Oh my God. Look at the number I just saw. Yeah, because I've gotten that 3 times now. I want to see what it means in love. Hi, new sub. I'd like to donate. 1 sec. Yeah, you can donate, hon. You can donate. Please, anything $5 and up is appreciated, you know? But, yeah, thank you. Is that you who just sent the $10? It says Justine. Amber, are you Justine or is that someone else? Two of Wands. I just want to read the love part of it. All right. In the reading, I'm going to read career too because you work together. If the reading is career issue, then it may indicate a fruitful yet fiery creative partnership. Girl, this is mixing. Usually it has like career section, then relationship, and then spiritual. This is mixing them. This card may indicate exciting times and an invigorating energy within a reading. The figure of the 2 wands are large and centrally placed, so these energies are likely to be quite dominant in a combination. If the reading is on a career issue, then it may indicate a fruitful yet fiery creative partnership. Within such a partnership, inspiration runs high, but both parties have strong ideas and charisma, so may occasionally come into conflict. However, there is a mutual respect there. Yeah, so even if you guys disagreed on something, you would talk it out like adults. You're not going to like bitch at each other, you know? Which keeps the partnership productive. And in fact, the odd flaming debate may be the fuel for a great creativity. Yeah, brainstorming things and whatever together, you know? I don't know if you work with him at all, but it's kind of interesting. When not indicating a partnership, it is a time of decision making. Yeah, so he's on the teeter-totter of like trying to make a decision about when to make his move, you know? Perhaps 2 equally appearing career paths are on offer, and one must be chosen over the other. The right choice will most likely be made because this is a card of personal empowerment and discovery. And then there's more. Again, in a relationship, this card may indicate two tempestuous, I've never heard that word, tempestuous yet artistic personalities who are extremely attracted to each other and yet often argue. I wonder about the arguing part. I wonder if you guys will have little tiffs here and there. I'm hearing if there are, it'll be like very little minuscule things and not anything where anyone's like saying hurtful stuff or anything like that. But that's not happening yet. But who knows? You guys might have a little bickering. It happens. Me and Andrew bicker. You know, it just happens when you're in a relationship for a while. But it says extremely attracted to each other. It's gonna be fire. It's actually gonna be fiery. even though he's stable and a patient person and someone who, he's also got like a fiery side to him that comes out when you least expect it, I think. Where was I? Would certainly be a, oh, okay, look. It would be important to look at the other cards to see if the stabilizing ingredients are present to make it last. But it would certainly be a passionate and absorbing affair. Wow. In spiritual matters, it is a time of initiation, emerging power, and path choosing. Yeah, he's building up the courage. The wands held by the figures represent their personal power and also seem to form a gateway. It is time to come into your power and pass through the gateway, integrating the energy of the wands into the greater whole. Yeah, so he's looking at the two decisions, like, of asking you out and not asking you out, when to do it, when not to do. You know what I mean? He overthinks with it because he cares about you. Oh, you are, Justine. Okay, hon. Thank you for the $10. I appreciate it. I will get to you as soon as I can. So, Shayna, I'm going to grab the donation for, I don't think you donated, girl, but let me just grab the $10 donation before you, but I can pull an oracle before I do hers, you know what I mean? So you get something. When I came in, you were like, check your Cash App, check your Cash App. Oh, you donated on PayPal? Okay, how much was it, hon? You don't have to say. I'll go look. So, Hocus Pocus and who's Amber / Justine? You guys kill me with the two different names. Like, the names are always different from what's on YouTube. It's funny. I get it though. My name on here is Voices in My Head Tarot. Before it was, the name of my channel when I first started was Tough Love Tarot with Kelsey, because I felt like I was so blunt in the beginning. I've worked on it and I've gotten better with not making people feel so like intimidated with my bluntness. I was very blunt when I first started. I still am, but I've learned how to kind of smooth the edges out a little bit, so I'm not like hurting people, because words can hurt if you don't. There's certain ways to word things and say things, you know what I mean, that won't hurt people, but still gets the point across. So yeah, remember what we were saying? Good night, Shane. Sin. Not Shayna, Sin. Good night, Roxas. You're welcome, girl. He definitely wants to ask you out, but take the time to enjoy the flirtation. That's always the best part. And then it's memories that you have, because I still think back to when me and Andrew first met. I love thinking about like our flirtations and stuff and how it went. It's fun to look back on. So just enjoy it, and it's definitely going somewhere serious. I'll say that. They're not really giving me a time. Spirit just said, Celia, you don't have to know every little detail. They just said, you don't have to know every little detail. Look at him inspecting the pentacles. When are they going to come? I don't feel like you're doing that, but you think about it. It's all, you both think about it, right? But the work that you guys put into it, the getting to know each other, everything, it's building up to something special. And I think you both know this. Oh my God, I forgot to say my intro. I made a beautiful intro poem. You guys got to hear it. Hold on. You got to hear this. It's like 2 sentences. Take 2 seconds. Yeah, I wrote this little poem because I don't have an intro on my videos. I wanted to have something cute to say. I think it's in the yellow one. So check this out. This little notebook. Cute. Oh, you know what? I think I rewrote it. Yeah, I rewrote it in a tarot book. This book's so cool, you guys. Little tarot journal. So, Celia, I think you're going to appreciate this. I wrote this as an intro for my videos. I'm going to start saying it. I'm going to memorize it and start saying it. So I wrote, this will be for like when I first come on. And especially with the pre-recordeds that I'm going to be doing. So I wrote, greetings, all priests and priestesses. A hello to the disciplined, loyal emperor and empresses. Look directly forward as it goes up, up, and up. I have with me now a sword, 2 wands, 8 pence, plus a fish in a cup. Because you know the page of cups, you got the cup. This is why we have never given up. I offer exchange of spiritual expression to lift your thoughts from this suppressive depression. Release your inner child from this heavy repression. Today, divine has spoken, and they've brought us a lesson. Allow their words to leave the intended impression. And hit like, please subscribe, and tickle those notifications. I tried to make notifications rhyme, but it didn't really. But isn't that cool? I'm kind of reading it like a retard right now because it's just the way I have it written. I don't have it memorized yet, but the way I say it is going to be a lot more clean. So I just like the part where the it goes up, up, and up. I have with me now a sword, 2 wands, 8 pence, plus a fish in a cup. This is why we have never given up. I offer an exchange of spiritual expression to lift your thoughts from this suppressive depression. Release your inner child from this heavy repression. Today the divine has spoken, and they've brought us a lesson. Allow their worlds to leave the intended impression. And please like, hit subscribe, and tickle those notifications. Damn, I was so tired the other day that I actually thought notifications rhymed. That's so funny. I was like, I can make it rhyme. You know, when you're writing poetry or whatever, and you're like, I can make that rhyme. And then you look back at it later, you're like, no, I can't make that work at all. But I need to have something cool to say that tells people to like and subscribe. Everyone has that, you know. All real YouTubers have that. Thank you. Do you really like it, or are you just saying that? I love your opinion. I care about your opinion. Yes, keep me posted. Okay. Amber. Amber was the name of my best friend who passed away in high school. Well, we were friends in high school. She died at like 26 years old. She left behind 4 beautiful kids. She overdosed and died alone, actually, in her apartment. She was one of my best friends growing up, and she's the only Amber I've ever known, aside from you. Yeah, I'm going to work on the way that I say it. Obviously, I have to memorize it, and once I just come on and I'm saying it, like memorize it, it'll be cool, you know? It has a good storyline, yeah. I love you, girl. I wish we could hang out. I wish you lived like up the street from me or something, because you and Shayna, I feel like that with, because I got no goddamn friends. No one I would want to be friends with anyway that are on like my level spiritually or like goals wise. Like everyone in this town that I went to high school with has no goals, no ambition to do anything. They just keep going on the hamster wheel, doing whatever, working at Domino's. And it's like, come on, don't you want more than that? You know? Thank you, Hocus Pocus. Love that name. Thank you for that. I've had a lot of loss. Mainly the one that mainly hurt me was my soulmate, Ben. He passed away. It was actually his birthday 2 days ago on 3/11. He passed away in 2015 at 23 years old, also from drugs. I'm in recovery, obviously. All my friends were drug addicts. That's why, because I'm in recovery. And a lot of my friends didn't make it. And that's why it's so important for me to, like, I feel like I owe that to Ben, because he had so many dreams and stuff like that. Long before I ever had any dreams, he was talking to me about how he wanted to be a financial advisor and all this stuff. And he came from a broken home with nothing. They never had anything to eat, like almost neglected, you know what I mean? But he had so much ambition, and we were running partners. We did a lot of substances together, and we were very close. We considered each other soulmates. We were best friends, but we used to say, like, if we're not married by like 35, we'll marry each other. It was that type of friendship, you know? And I remember him saying to me, I don't know what I would do if you died, Kelsey. I don't know what I would do with you. And then he died. And I was broken for years. I'm just now like starting to kind of, it's like you never really heal from something like that. Like when you lose a soulmate, you don't really heal from it. The only healing is like time allows you to kind of just like deal with it more, like accept it a little bit more. But it's like the pain and the loss is always there. It never goes away. You just learn how to cope. You know, you just learn how to cope. Oh, thank you. It's so nice to share and have people like give me some kindness back. I love hearing that, especially from new people. Hocus Focus, please stick around on my channel, hon. I really like your energy. You're very caring. He was such a cutie. He was such a cutie. He was an amazing person and he didn't deserve to die. He was only 23, you guys. He died alone in his room. And like, I had brought him back from a couple overdoses. There was times when he was nodding out and he was blue and I would like throw water on him, try to wake him up, whatever. This was years and years ago. We were very young, like 18. And, the fact that he just died alone like that, like I wish I was there to like, I blame myself almost like for not being there to save him. You know what I mean? But I was out doing my own thing somewhere at the time. And it's just the way things happen. You know what I mean? Things are planned out and meant to be a way for a reason, but it doesn't make it any easier. You know what I mean? I miss him every day. I think of him every day. 2 days ago was his birthday, 3/11. That's why you'll always hear me say 3/11 on the clock, 3/11 on the clock. It's Ben for me, you know. Hold on. But thank you for listening to me, you guys. I'm going to get back to the readings now. What? There's a video on it? No way. Oh, okay. This is Ben, you guys. He died June 19th, 2015. He was born March 11th, 1992. That was him in high school. Like, I think either junior or senior year. He was gorgeous, wasn't he? He was such a hunk. And you know what was like the sexiest thing about him? He actually said the same thing to me. It's funny. We were such soulmates. He was like, one time he was like, you don't even know how, like, that you're sexy. He was like, you don't even know how sexy you are. And he was the same way. He was humble. He didn't look at himself as the hottie that he was. His name in school, all the girls used to call him Ben 10 because he was a 10. You know what I mean? That was his nickname, Ben 10, because he was so damn hot. You know what I mean? And if you had seen him right before he died, he looked like a different person. Like, because when you get to that point where you don't care, all you care about is drugs, you stop bathing, you stop caring for yourself, you're just a mess, you know? And he, like, look at him. He's just got such a bright soul. It seeps out of just his smile. You know what I mean? I miss you, Ben. I miss him so much. Like, I think about him every day still. I always will. I'm never going to let people forget that about him. I'll always be talking about him. I will always keep his legacy alive as long as I'm alive, you know? Oh, okay. Did I answer all your questions, girl? Yeah, I did. You did. Celia, if you're still here, good night, lovey. I love you. And yes, he was a cutie. I miss him so much. Love you, Ben. I can feel him here with me right now as I'm saying that. He's like giving me a hug spiritually right now. I love you, Ben. Thank you. All right. Hocus Focus. My dad died by himself too. I felt guilty for. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, hon. If you don't mind me asking, how did he pass away? I'm going to do your questions. There was someone before you, just a $5 one. Who was the $5 tip? I'll grab that real quick because I'm going to be on you for a little bit. You got 2 questions. Natalia? Why didn't you tell? Where's Natalia at? Wait, Hocus Focus. Is that you, Natalia? Can't tell. Oh, no, wait. Sorry, I think that was someone else. Justine. Oh, Mystic. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you did PayPal, right? Yeah, because I was trying to find you on Cash App. That's why. All right. Can you just rewrite the question so I don't have to search in the chat? It just takes too much time. Thank you for donating, honey. Justine. And Justine, yeah. Thank you for donating, you guys. Okay, so you did 5, right, Mystic? 5. Yep, go ahead and write it, honey. Shane, are you still here, girl? What's your plan tonight? Are you going to bed or? Pepe left, I guess. Probably working. Just crossing people off. S like 9, yeah. Who's here? Just if you're here, say here. It says there's 6 people in here, so I want to know who's in here. I'm gonna do Amber and then Justine there. So Amber. Amber, didn't you donate as well? So wait, I think how much did you donate, Amber? You were the $10, right? I just want to make sure I don't get mixed up. So Amber did 10, Mystic 5, and I'm just getting so mixed up because of all the different names on different things, you know. So Justine was Amber, right? That's right. Justine is Amber. All right, I gotta rewrite all this. I'm lost. Everyone, just write what you donated right now and what your name is, please. Yeah, so you were Justine, right? Okay. Just making sure. I don't want someone else to get credit for your donation. You know what I mean? People will do that. They'll be like, yeah, that was my donation. Like, if the person's not around. So be careful. Like, if you're in a chat and you leave and come back or whatever. You don't want people taking you. Empress, you did the 5, right? Am I correct? Thank you so much, love. Thank you so much. Because I was broke. I had $3 when I came on tonight. So $5 is huge to me. That's huge to me. Then I got $7 in my account. It just adds on, you know. I hate having $3 in my account. It's terrible. I kind of splurged this week. I was being very careless with my money. Oh, how much did you do, honey? Did you do a donation? Or were you just waiting on the free list? Just remind me, please. All right, so nobody wrote it. What does Frankie not want to know? What? Oh, not want you to know. Everyone wrote who you are and what you donated. Your name on Cash App and here. Like, rate both names so I can make sure I got everything. I didn't do a donation. I'm waiting on. Okay, just making sure, girl. I'm gonna write your question down before I forget it. What does Frankie? Was it Frankie? Keep from me. Keep hidden. All right. So Amber, I could have sworn there was someone else. No, wasn't there another donation? Or am I just? Yeah, someone did the. Who did the? Oh, Mystic. No, Mystic did the 5. That's why Mystic and Empress seem like similar names. That's why I got mixed up. All right, so Mystic. So I'm gonna do you first, Mystic. It'll be quick. Oh. What's your question, honey? Mystic. Oh, that is you. Wait, why did I write that under Empress? Getting mixed up here, see? So that's Mystic. Mystic did the $5, correct? You guys gotta help me out here. Just speak. Type it out. Who you are and what you did. So I make sure I have the list right. Okay. I got ADD. You guys gotta help me out sometimes. Love all you guys. Sending love to you guys. Hocus Focus. And what's your name on the thing? Can you remind me? Hocus Focus. Love that. Can't get over the name. Oh, okay. So you did the 5. So wait, I can just look. That was on PayPal, right? It was Elizabeth. Is that you, Elizabeth? Okay, it is. So cool. Thank you again for the donation, honey. I appreciate it. You're awesome, kind and generous, special, loving, and beautiful. And I appreciate ya. If you haven't heard that in a while, I'm saying it to you now, girl. I like you. You have a beautiful energy. That's why I'm pouring out to you like that. It just comes out of me. I'm channeling. It's probably spirit saying it to you, for all I know. Because when stuff pours out of me like that, it's like sometimes people need to hear whatever I'm saying, you know? It's weird. Or it's just nice for them to hear too, you know? Okay. Hocus Focus. Go ahead and write the question, honey. And I'm going to knock you out of the way, Empress. I'm going to do it very quickly, okay? While she's writing her question. See, I'm going to get you the answer real quick, okay? So Empress and then Hocus Focus, who is Elizabeth on PayPal. And then Amber did the 10, right? I believe, yeah. Thank you, Amber. You had the 2 questions, right? Just make sure you have it on the thing copied so that you can paste it when I ask for the question. Just so you already have it ready. Because I hate going back through the chat and looking. It takes up too much time. All right, so we got Empress. I'm going to do really quick for the free list. Get you your answer real quick. And then we got Hocus Focus 5 and then Amber 10. Amber, even though you have to wait a little bit, it's good because then once I get to you, which it's not going to take that long, but I'm going to spend time on you. You know what I mean? Because $10 is a big tip to me. I'm very appreciative of it, too. It's $10 of your hardworking money, you know? Your hard-earned money. I'm doing you now, hon. Oh, never mind. What does that mean? You don't want the reading? You just donated, though. I'm confused. Mystic, Mystic, I have you on the, did you donate or no? I was asking everyone to write it. Who they are, what their name is, and what and where they donated. Well, I don't have you written down. So were you on the free list or the donation? No, I know Empress didn't donate. I'm asking Mystic. Mystic donated, right? And how much was it? 5? Right? Yes, Yahara, right? Is your name? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but pretty name. I like that name. How do you say it? I don't think I'm saying it right. Am I Yahira? Am I saying it close? Is it close to that? All right, let's get started with these readings. 1 second. You're very pretty, honey. Hold on. I had to do this with someone else.
Pronouncenames.com.
𝐿𝐱𝐈𝐷.
𝐿𝐱𝐈𷆑. 𝐿𝐱𝐈𷆑.
𝐿𝐱𝐈𷆑.
Yeah, he has like a to it.
𝐿𝐱𝐈𷆑.
𝐿𝐱𝐈����. That is so pretty. What
Do we have the
a beautiful name. What a beautiful name your mom gave you. Okay, I'm gonna get started here, you guys. Sorry for all the confusion. I do suffer with ADD, as you can tell. So, but we're doing it. We're getting it done. I'm sending love to you guys. Thank you for the patience. All right, thank you. Now I got all the names together, both names for each person. 𝐿𝐱𝐈𝐷. So I was close. I was pretty close. 𝐿𝐱𝐈𝐷. 𝐿𝐱𝐈𝐷. I was saying 𝐿𝐱𝐈𝐷, which is pretty too. But okay, then. So, Mystic, what was your question, honey? Go ahead and post it again. You have a Puerto Rican. So is it Puerto Rican? I thought it was. I didn't know what it was, but I thought it sounded like it could be Indian or something, or I don't know. I just think it's pretty. Okay, what is Frankie keeping for me? Thank you for your patience, hon. I remember writing that now. What's Frankie keeping from me? Now, just really quick, can you just tell me, is this a boyfriend? What's the status with you and this person? That's all I need to know before I start. About that name. I wonder what what the definition is of that name. Because every name has like a meaning. I don't know if you know that. Wow, 1:11 on the clock. I saw 11:11 and 1:11 now. Lots of ones. Hi, was I called? Shanika, I don't even have you on the list, honey. I don't even remember you saying anything. I don't even think I've conversed with you yet, have I? I'm on a couple donations here, and then I can get to you. I don't think you donated, but I can put you on the free list. But yeah, I don't even think I saw you. Do you plan on actually waiting? Because I will get to you after. If not, you can come back in like an hour. I'm going to be on all night. So, what is Frankie keeping from you? Spirit, please connect me. Oh, Hebrew. So, is he your boyfriend, honey? Just tell me real quick what your status is with him. Is he a... Oh, I didn't even see. We were talking, but he seemed very secret. But is he a boyfriend? Or is it a situationship where, like, you like each other, but you're not really, like, official? Which is it? Just write boyfriend or situationship, or just write whatever it is. Meanwhile, I'm going to take a pause with you guys for 2 seconds. Don't get mad. We're going to do one collective card. One quick message, and this is for everybody in here, this message I'm doing now. And it's from a very special deck, so listen. Listen intently. Spirit, please give me a message for the collective right now. that's in my reading. Please give me a message that will touch each and every person in here, in the soul, right in the feels pertaining to their own life. Please, Spirit, what can you give me for the collective right now? Something to touch each and every person in here. Please, Spirit. Ooh, that flew out. Okay. Solar light upgrade is the main thing. Solar plexus chakra, inner fire, and willpower. A lot of us are finding our willpower, our like drive to go towards the things we want. A lot of us are in a stage of planning, brainstorming, listing, and preparing, right? It's almost like the symbolism of making a spreadsheet, or physically. You could be doing it in real life too, but okay, so it's a love interest. It's a love interest on both parts. But a situation. Okay, cool. Got you, girl. First of all, I'm hearing Spirit say hello. They're saying hello to you. I just heard hi, beautiful, from Spirit. And do you have a lot of pain in your heart, honey? I just was overcome with like a big, like, heaviness in my heart space. It could pertain to him, but I think that this pertains to you and your life and the way that you've been treated throughout. How old are you? You're probably either late 20s or early 30s, right? '27. Okay. I just had a huge wave of heaviness come over like my heart space when I was connecting with your guides. And so what they're trying to convey to you is love. They love you. They appreciate you. They're here with you. They want you to know that they're here with you, and they want you to know that they are waiting for you to ask for their help. We have free will as people here to make our own choices, and a lot of people don't know this, and some people don't believe me, but this is the case here. If we don't ask Spirit to come in, they are not spiritually allowed to. It's spiritual law. They cannot do it. We have to pray and say, Spirit, please, I'd like you to come in and show me the way. Show me the lesson so that I can end this. Show me this. Show me that. Whatever is going on in your life, invite them in on a regular basis. Let them know they are wanted, needed, and that you want them to fully envelop you in your life, in your space, and guide you. Make that clear and very known, and watch magic happen in your life. I swear to God. And you will feel them too. You'll feel them. Right now, I'm overcome with a lot of sadness feeling for you. So what is that about, hon? I feel like you're a very sweet soul, honey. You are a very sweet heart. Like, I'm not going to cry, but I almost feel like I would want to cry if I could, because you're that sweet. Like, you're just a gem. You're like a pearl in an oyster when it comes to your heart space. And I feel like your heart is so gentle and sensitive and caring, and you're a very old soul. And it hurts you. People have hurt you in life, and it has made it. That's what causes the anxiety, you to put a wall up. But I will say this: anxiety, all that anxiety is, we have an ego, right? Our ego filters things out and processes the information in our brain to us, right? So when we get a message from Spirit or a feeling, a lot of times when we have anxiety, right? Anxiety a lot of times is really excitement that has been filtered through our negative perception, and it turns into what feels like anxiety. Does that make sense? We take excitement that our soul feels for something that's coming, something good, but we expect the bad, so we'll filter it through our negative mindset or whatever at the time, and we're like, oh my God, I'm anxious. Really, it's that good things are coming, but you need to take that wall down of negative, start reprogramming your mind. And hi, Alexis, how are you, sweetie? Yep, you're on it. I got respect for you, girl. So if you want, come back in an hour and I will get you. Let's see. I'm going to write the time because it's going to be about an hour before I can get to anyone else. So it's 1:18. So by 2:18, If you pop back in, I'll get you right away then, okay? I'm just tied up already with 3 donations and then a free. How are you, hon? How are you, beautiful? I do love you, Alexis, and I feel bad that I'm always so busy when you come here, but book a reading, girl. I do them cheap. $50 and I'll give you like an hour and a half. Sometimes I go to 2 hours just for $50, you know? You guys know me. But anyway, and then I'll spend my time just with you for that time, but not saying you have to. I'm just saying if you ever want. So yeah. Spirit is saying that they love you. They're here with you during these times of what feels like anxiety. And I feel like that message that I just gave to you is what Spirit has been trying to tell you. Spirit is saying, please let us in. Please let us in. Invite us in. Invite us in. We are here ready to help you. Just say the word and we will be there. We cannot do anything until you ask, right? Regularly, and try to be specific with certain things that you need help with. Spirit, please help me get through this exam. Well, we're not in school, but just an example. Spirit, please help me to get through this exam and pass with flying colors. Spirit, please help me to get through this stressful day. Spirit, please help me to deal with this right now. Spirit, please help me to, like, before I come on here, I'll be like, please help me to show true empathy to people. Please, today I said, please bring in people that need healing and people that will accept my words and advice and utilize them to the best of their ability. So that's what I asked for, genuine people that need healing, which is all you guys. So good on you guys for being good people. It's all good girls in here. So I'm glad it resonates. What do you think about the heart space thing? Do you feel like you've been hurt a lot in the past and it could be holding you back? Because consciously, you might think everything's okay, but in our subconscious, honey, we're not conscious of that. We have like 2 sides. We have the conscious brain, which is what we hear in our human body. And then we have the subconscious, which is what we have to connect to kind of connect to spirit. Our subconscious is what pops up when we're dreaming. When we're dreaming, that's our subconscious mind at work, showing us symbolism. That's why dreams are symbolic. You can look up the symbolism of different things in dreams, because all tarot is symbolism. Each card has different things in it, and they are symbolism. You know what I mean? You got to learn the symbols. Life, the universe. This is like, the tarot deck is like a guide to the symbolism of the universe, because the universe works through symbols. Our dreams, our subconscious, everything works through symbolism, and we have to kind of interpret it through that. And once you learn, you get really good at it, you know? It becomes very easy. I think it was one big bad experience that leads to affect my relationships when I get triggered. Okay, well, first of all, I'm sorry for whatever happened. I don't know what it was, but it caused some shit for you. Because I felt it. And whoever this person is that hurt you, Spirit is saying, I'm hearing the word sick. I'm hearing this is somebody who is a sickness in your life. A big, like, say that you're the face. They were like a big zit on your face, right? Something that just needed to go and be done with. You know what I mean? Somebody that this person may have like treated you like trash or treated you very badly at some point, when in reality, they knew that they were the trash and you were the pearl in the oyster. You were the gem in the rough, the diamond in the rough, whatever. And a lot of times when people know that they're below us in a relationship, they'll try to drag us down to their level, because a lot of people, when they're miserable, misery loves company, right? They don't want to see someone else doing better than them, because they don't believe in themselves enough to try to make their life better. So instead of working on themselves and making themselves better day by day, they tear other people down because it makes them feel better for the moment, you know? You're constantly working towards self-love. Well, that's why the heart space popped up so heavily for me, because I think that you have been working on that quite a lot, and you have done a lot of healing. Spirit, please send healing to Yahara, and I send my loving prayers to her, love, hugs, and kisses, and just remember you are a beautiful mermaid swimming through an ocean, right? I don't know where this symbolism is coming from, but I'm just hearing that you're special, right? What is a mermaid? Is a special mystical creature, right? Mystical creature. Because I was just drawn to my little mermaid up here that I colored, the little picture I colored or whatever. And it reminded me of you. That's you right here, right? But the thing is you're just now realizing that. And for a long time, I think that you let other people's opinions become your own about yourself. You took other people's energy towards you and opinions and made it into your own without even realizing it, I think. Because when people abuse us or shit on us, say mean things to us, and especially people that we care about at the time, it kills us. You know what I mean? Especially as intuitive, empathic people like you guys are, you know, everybody in here really. So, this person was a sickness, and spirit is saying, I'm seeing balloons. Like they're like celebrating that this person did make it out of your life and you're moving forward towards the self-love, right? They are celebrating you, right? This beautiful mermaid, probably a star seed that volunteered to come here to Earth. You didn't have to come here to learn lessons, but you chose to help others. And you help others just by being you. Your light shine. See how there's a golden light surrounding her? You have a golden light around you that even if you're not saying anything, you enter a room, you're healing others, right? Just your presence is healing. It's the same for me. Like healers and intuitives, we can go and just be around people. Every person that we are around in our life, even walking by a stranger, whatever, like our energy will touch them because our energy came here to spread light, even when we're not doing it intentionally, girl. It's pretty crazy, but it's cool. It's cool stuff. Yip, yip, yip. And check this out, you guys. Look at the microphone I drew. Isn't that cool? Little microphone. Shayna. Did Shayna leave? My girl's not here. She probably had to work tomorrow. Hold on. I gotta close my window. It's cold. Aw, you guys are so cute. Hi. I love you. There's the other my cats. Hold on. You guys are so cute. I got a boy and a girl. They're adorable. You guys gotta see them real quick. So cute. Hold on. You guys like cats? Hopefully. Check this out. Look at my babies. He's a black cat, so let me put the light on. Can't really see him. Hey, what are you guys doing? Hi. I don't mean to flash the light in your eye. I know. Look at them just chilling. They're basically boyfriend and girlfriend. This is the boy. His name is Binks. I named him Binks after the cat in Hocus Pocus, actually. Binksy. He's only 6 months old, and he thinks he's like a Rottweiler. And this is my baby girl, Missy. She's 3 years old. She's been with me through everything, all the drugs, the overdoses. When I overdosed, she sat there and watched me for a whole day, like 2 inches from my face. After I got brought back, she sat and babysat me, like would not leave my side. She's such a loyal cat. My little angel, huh? So, I don't know if you guys cared to see my cats.